Hey.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Not.
So. Who wants to update people about what you were doing last session?
Raise my hand.
Well, I think Liliana should, since she was integral
Yeah, Liliana.
Integral.
Yeah.
in the suiting.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, so we're on the hunt for direwolf pelts. It looks like we went to this elvish village, and then we pretty much spent the entire session playing matchmaker. And I helped, of course, using my womanly wiles and my charm. And then we went to sleep, and now it's the next morning, and our house guest, or our Airbnb, we'll say, our Airbnb provider has left us a wonderful breakfast, and hopefully this session we're going to get down to actually killing some direwolves, or maybe we'll just be matchmakers again and abandon all hope and we just like live in this elvish town, becoming just
Yep, we live here now.
Yeah, Urifer also needs a mate. Galen.
Yeah, you can live a nice
These
happy
are all the
life
names I've
here.
written
Who
down.
needs to go adventuring?
Maybe we can find someone for Annika so she gives up her evil dudes.
Yeah, maybe. We'll just stop making.
When was she evil? When? You only had a few eyeballs in jars.
She's a witch.
Is she though? Is she?
Nah.
You didn't meet her.
They are just misogyny.
She's just an old woman that does magic in the swamp.
A pretty woman in the
She
middle of the
lives
swamp.
in a hut in the swamp. She's a witch.
Who says she's a healer?
Oh
She's a witch.
That's so prejudiced. That's so prejudiced.
Yeah.
And
Right?
I think it's disgusting, actually.
That she
I
called
mean,
herself a
I'd-
healer is like, yeah, she's a witch.
You guys let me join the group, and I was like, I'm a healer.
I don't
No,
mess
live in the
with
middle of
dead people.
Not everybody's
Yeah.
here these days.
I don't live in the middle of a swamp.
Cleric.
Yeah, clear.
See, you're just proving her point.
Maya, healer.
And they're like, oh,
Yeah, let me pray for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna
What type of healer are you?
I'm gonna heal
I'm like,
just
I'm
enough so you're
afraid.
not suspicious.
Yeah, I like healing people when they are already dead, so that's my type of feeling. Okay,
Yeah, heal them when they're already dead.
so we went out on a tangent once again. That's our specialty in this game. So
Yeah.
your audience leader's point is early in the morning. Arca has just entered the room with you, telling you that Silvela has left at around 6 o'clock in the morning, and that she left you this wonderful breakfast, the breakfast that you recognize as the Scarlet Ivy bread, which is a typical elvish breakfast. And you just, if I recall correctly, you just ended the breakfast, you eat it all, and now you were still discussing what to do. So,
Alright. I think
we
the
need to
plan
figure out
was to
what's
find some
happening.
hunters who might know where we can find the rest of the dire wolves. Was that the plan?
Sounds reasonable.
I mean, we had a hunter in the house last night. Why didn't we ask her?
Well, maybe you should have woken up earlier, Baltor.
That was a missed opportunity.
Well, obviously it was Balmir's fault.
Oh, excuse me, Baltor. I'll just invite a fucking clock or something. Invent.
Are you cursing at me now, boy?
Yeah, that's right,
You better
Baltor.
calm your mouth down before you lose it.
Oh, please.
I'll put an axe in your head, you bastard.
I'd like to see you today.
And you're a monster.
Alright, let's see if we can find some fucking
I'm
hunters.
sorry you had to see that.
so guys, do you have any plan for what to do? I mean,
Well,
I like
I'm
the
gonna-
keep insulting each other, but
Let's go see if
I'm gonna
there's
go and
anti-hunters.
I'm gonna go
that are around still, potentially.
I think a good call might be to go to the leader of this village. I'm sure he would possibly be a good
Well,
shout.
while y'all do that, I'm going to go chat with the headman.
Yurifir?
With the who now?
Yeah, I'm going to go head over and say hello to Yugathir.
Okay. I think there's a little bit of lag. Let's wait a moment until it settles a little bit, and then we can continue.
Who
Okay.
did you say you were going to go and see?
Baltor, what did you say again?
Oh man.
Sorry, I was planning on going over to see the headman.
Okay. So Baltor is going to go talk to Urifir. Anyone wants to go with him?
That's the leader. He's calling him the headman, but I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. That's, I figured, but
I would say so. I think it's only.
I like how I said I think the best call to be go see the leader of these villages.
yeah.
That's cool. I'm going to go see the leader of these people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That'd be good. I'll go with him for that.
Yes.
I'll go find some hunters in the meantime, see if there's still some hunters around.
So Seraph and Karnish, would you go with Baltor? And Valmir, you're going to go to find some hunters that may be still in here.
I'm gonna go find some hunters as well. I'll go with
Liana, same, and Arca, what are you going to do?
I'm going to also follow and find some hunters.
Okay. So you have 3 hunters and 3 for going for Yurifir. Okay, so let's start with the ones that are looking for hunters.
Oh,
Okay.
bear with us while we have. Oh, there we go. Some visual difficulties.
Real quick.
Yeah. Everything okay?
No.
And yep,
Well,
we're all
you know.
back to where we should be.
D&D online.
Yay. Alright.
Alright, so the ones that you're looking for, the hunters, as you go out of the little house of Silvella, you can see that the life in the camp seems to be just starting, let's say. People is just waking up, and you can see some people going around, some noises of the little camp as they see the people that's going shopping and that is starting to go to work. And if you make me a perception check, maybe we can see if you see someone that maybe resembles a hunter in this crowd. Okay, 3, so ain't
Nope.
no hunter for you. Liliana 16, very well. And Baltor, you're not with them. You lie. You're not doing that. The only one left should be Seraph, I think. Arca, sorry. Yeah.
No, I was going with the.
Yeah, you were with Baltor and Karnis. Yeah. I
Yes.
forgot about it. My memory is not good. So I would say that Arca is not interested in this endeavor. So, Valmir, you're not really paying attention at your surroundings. There's not much to see. You just don't really know how a hunter looks, even. It's like, well, just elves, isn't it? Pointy ears, tall people. That's all you can gather, and everyone is looking like that. However, Liliana,
That looks like a hunter.
and it's just a really old lady
It's a child.
trying to go to work. Yes, honey. And Liliana can see that obviously she's not really looking as a hunter. And taking a little look, you can see that there's a group of people that seems to be quite prepared for going to an expedition that is around the peripheries of the camp. Is that a word? Periphery? Like in the surroundings, let's say, a little bit clearer. So yeah, that's what you see.
Okay. While Balmir is pointing off at children and little old ladies, going, "Oh, look, they look like hunters," I'm just gonna kind of take him by the sleeve and start dragging him towards the group of people that I see. They're obviously getting ready for an expedition. Like, come on. No, that's not a hunter. That's
No.
a little old lady. What is wrong with you?
Are you sure she has a stick?
You're going to have a stick in a moment if you don't listen. Come on.
I follow Liliana.
All right.
I'm just waiting for her to say, "I'm gonna kill you," threaten to kill someone, and then resurrect them.
Not yet.
Nobody knows.
We're only level 2. We have to wait a little while.
Right.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So as you get in there, you can see as these people is quite focused on the talking to each other. Like you can grasp a little bit of the conversation. It's just them planning the hunting for some spiders, and they are talking about this new solution that Delfina made that they're going to use for that. And you, Valmir, remember that. Well, no, you weren't there, so you don't know who is Delfina. Neither do you, Liliana. You do. Okay. Do you want to do anything? Something, let's say.
I'm letting you take the lead, Liliana. You're leading me.
Yeah, I guess I am now. I'm gonna just kind of politely scooch in close to the group and, just.
I just
Morning.
wish. Yeah,
Hi.
morning, lady. Looks at you and looks kind of weird, like trying to see if you have pointy ears, not ears, ears. And when he sees that it's not the case, he just, yes, anything that is bothering you?
Yes. Oh, sorry to bother you on your
No problem. Yeah.
more morning plan here. Me and my compatriots motioning to Balmir and
Yeah.
Arca.
Oh, wow. Greetings.
Greetings. And Arca. Oh yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot I was here.
I'm just taking in the scenery, darling.
And they start like to see that like you're making like this hide like graph type of thing, and they're like, yeah, quite suiting.
And I just tell them, be like, I'm just wondering if any of you have heard of or have seen any sort of dire wolves around the camp. I know we spoke to one of your members a little bit last night, and she had mentioned that there were perhaps some in the forest, but they seem to have been gone. So you, being the wonderful and knowledgeable hunters that you are, I'm sure you must have spotted some along your travels. Yes?
Well, yeah, but it's been a long time since we don't see any of them in here. I think that we just reduced them. Maybe they left. Sorry.
Yes, of course, because you are such wonderful hunters, of course. Whereabouts did you last see?
They look really proud now.
I didn't even realize they were
We kind
hunters.
of, yeah. Do you remember the one that you preyed upon? Yeah, it was quite difficult. You have quite thick skin, and you can see. Make me I would say it's perception again. Yeah, it's not really investigation.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Very well. And do you want to do it, Valmir or Arca too? Oh, Arca.
Yeah, sure.
Really observant.
Oh.
Oh, yes, it did. Okay.
All of you can, when you see that he is like trying to move a little bit his outfit, you can see that he has some bracelet that you would think it's made out of wolf fur, and maybe even dire wolf. Yeah, it was quite difficult. They had quite thick fur. But yeah, they're not bothering this camp anymore. They used to be a great inconvenience, but now we're doing good. So why are you asking?
Well, I just kind of look at the other two, like I'm not sure if we should be truthful or lying about this quite. But I'm like, well, but obviously we want bracelets. Bracelets, yes, like those you have there. They do.
We
make
want
very
to
nice
hunt
knives.
them and make bracelets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're quite
bracelets.
resilient. I think they're fancy too. My wife loves them.
Yeah, bracelets, armbands, perhaps even necklaces. We're of the craftsman sort.
The occasional hat, yes.
Hats, even. So,
Good.
That would be heavy. Well, you have quite a big head, so maybe it's not heavy for you.
Yes.
Well,
This
yeah,
hat-
we don't. Sorry, I cut it. I cut it
This-
you off, Arca. What
this-
did you say?
This hat weighs quite a bit, actually.
Well, yes. Sorry I couldn't help, but yeah, we haven't seen any in quite a few years now. I would say maybe about around 2 years that I don't see many of their wolf in here.
And you have no idea where we could find some.
Liliana's eyes just kind of get big.
I mean, not really. They used to make me 1 second. I forgot my dice. I'll come back in 1 second.
Hold while your party is reached.
There we go. Let me see. He's a smart boy. Oh, he's not.
Obvious.
No, he's not. Not really. I don't know. They used to prey upon, well, through this forest, but now that they are not here, I don't know. Maybe somewhere that they can find food. I don't know. Well, if you don't have anything else to say, we should really keep going, or we're going to be the last ones on this expedition.
Right.
Yeah. And they
Good
just
luck.
pack their things and leave. So now for Valtor, Carnis, and Seraph, you are heading to Urifir's house, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed.
Yup.
Yes.
It's not really a long walk getting there, and in around 10 to 15 minutes you get to the center of the camp where he is. And he doesn't seem to be, normally he's talking with people outside his house, but right now at least you don't see any notice of him or any, he doesn't seem to be around, let's say.
Does Baltor have can he see where his shop's gonna be?
Not from where you are, but you know that it should be around 5 minutes walk in behind some trees that are in this camp. But yeah, it's quite near from where you are.
Is there
All right,
anybody
well,
that's
I'll check that out later. But
is there anybody that's around?
Around the
Around
house
the area?
of Urifir?
Yeah.
There's some people walking around quite. Some of them really seems really focused going to somewhere, and most of them are quite young. Looks like just walking.
Okay.
Kind of lost. Well, not really lost, but.
And sorry, I
driving.
keep saying his name fairly quickly. What's his name again?
Yeah, Urifir. Let me write it down for you again.
Okay.
Urifir.
You can say
I kept
I
hearing
will understand.
Zugathir.
No,
I did it first
I
as
know.
well.
Urifir.
Two.
If you want to say like Urifir or something like that, so it's easy to pronounce,
Urifir.
I will understand it.
Yeah, it's just kind of he's left the group now. He's got to make his own way.
But
I just
I guess we knock
yeah,
on the door.
I just need you to stop naming everyone with like one letter difference.
Yes.
Like that's all I need.
Urifir and Urifir are
Next we're
not
gonna get
that
like
similar. Come
next we're
on.
gonna get like a Borf.
Like Pruna and Gruna.
Well,
Urifir and
One
We've
more.
Urifir.
got Pruner and Pruner.
Tiana,
And
Elka.
Urka,
So, Sheriff, what are you going to do? So yeah, there's some people around the house, but it seems that Urifir is not it's not here, at least nowhere to be seen.
Is it possible that he might be out with hunting parties? You guys think?
This is connection
I
hell right
was
now.
I was barely able to understand that. He asked if there's a possibility that he was out with the hunting parties. I'm starting to understand the robot.
Yeah, right?
I might be able to
Learning
It's like a
translate
new
this,
language.
Yeah,
and you're
learning a new
starting to
language.
pick up some of it.
Yes.
It's scanned.
It's sped up computer voice talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me an intelligence saving throw and maybe you can remember something that may be useful, or maybe figure something out, Seraph.
Saving throw or check?
Normal check. Sorry, not really saving. You're not in danger.
Or
Yeah.
are you?
They're the same.
Or are you?
Nope.
You
5.
don't remember? The mind melts now. Okay. No, you don't. It seems like it's maybe a possibility for you that he maybe went hunting with the others.
Carnus will knock on the front door.
Okay. And as you knock the door, you can hear kind of a mumbling. And after what you could say are 30 or 45, these long seconds that when you're waiting for someone makes to be longer.
Yeah.
It was only like 45 seconds, but it looked like at least 5 minutes.
Especially if you suspect that you bothering them.
Yeah. and you can hear the creak of the door as it opens, and you can see Urifir, the one very buff elf that you've seen before, but really with crazy hair, just looking at you with eye bags the sizes of Manhattan, looking at you. Hi.
Hello.
And looks at you. Oh, yeah. I thought you were done with your.
How are
with your
ya?
task here. Hi, Walter.
Sorry
doing?
to disturb you.
No problem. I should really keep going, I guess. You see that he's shirtless. 1 second.
Oh.
And he just comes by, and you can hear that some noise in the background, and then comes back, and he's the hairstyle is mostly the same, still looking like a mess, but at least he's dressed now. Okay, and he leaves the house and closes the door behind him. Yes, what's the matter? Something about the shop? I think it's going okay. The construction.
We're not here about the shop. We're here for information, possibly. We are on the hunt now for some dire wolves. We spoke to a lady last night who said that there used to be some in the area, but the hunters pushed them back. I was just wondering if you might possibly know where they are.
Yes, we did push them back, and I don't know exactly the place that where they left, but well, it's been a few years since they are not here.
Do you have any general ideas of any idea where they might be? Any general?
Luckily for
ideas?
you, Urifir is quite smarter than the random hunter guy number 2. And
Hey.
he thinks for a while, and you see as he looks like to the horizon, he thinks, I mean, there's only two options, and if they're not on the Stream, and they are not on the Strand, because obviously it's not a good habitat for them, so I don't think they are in the Fog Cradle. It's quite a long shot, but maybe they are on Demon's Bane.
Demon's Bane. That is the mountain range, correct?
Yep, it is. Right at south of
Excellent.
first, you can find it. I mean, there's still quite a long walk.
Surely is right back where we started.
Is it? I think it. I
Well,
thought
what
it was,
part of Demon's Bane?
well, the one that's on the other side of the Ornayolba Forest.
You mean over by Delver's Dream?
Okay, let's make a little pause because then I think I have my geography wrong. I thought it was like Delver's Dream or Nyolba and then Demon's Bane, let's say around there.
No. So you've got the forest, and then just north of the forest is like the hills leading to the mountains, and that's where Delver's Dream is, and then the actual mountain range is north of that.
Well, then let's change it to going deep into the mountain range then. Since you obviously haven't found them on Delver's Dream.
Okay.
And
Maybe they're deep on Demon's Bane.
where would the other place be that you suspect?
If unless they've really traveled far, on the swamp, but I don't think so. They're in the swamp. I don't think it's a suitable habitat for them.
We were in the
we
swamp for a little bit, and we didn't see any signs of them. And
Then I don't think
there
they're
wouldn't be
there.
anything for them to eat or hunt there. Except
Yeah,
for maybe lizards.
they probably are in. They must be in the middle of the Demon's Bane, or at least a little farther from Delver's Dream. Otherwise, I cannot think of any other place they can go.
That's a great place to start. Thank you.
Agreed. Thank you very much for the information. You've been very helpful.
Yeah, sure. Anything else we could help you with?
No, I think that we will, but the shop will be up and running pretty soon. I think we've got somebody to do it for us.
Yeah. Well, if you want to take a look, I think it's getting pretty, how to say it, finished by now. It is really advanced, the construction of your shop.
Wonderful.
Excellent. Good to hear.
Oh, that's good to hear. I can't wait.
Okay then. Thanks for coming, I guess, and
We'll let you
we are
get to
here for
your
you.
morning. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No problem. Not like I was doing anything important, I guess. Well, see you guys, and he just...
Oh no, what's wrong, my friend? Why do you seem so down?
I mean, it's been quite a lot of work since we've been, getting connected with Delver's Dream. So I really had to, spend long nights, let's say. You know that, Valtor. It's been quite crazy. And now that I don't have you around, I have to do all the
Oh yeah.
paperwork, and it's not my expertise, let's say.
Well, the next time I have a few days free, I'll definitely come back down and get things set up over here. I got our shop set up in Delver's Dreams, though.
Oh,
So,
I see.
next time, maybe when we get done with this hunt, I can come back down and I can help you finish building.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And there's not much left to do, so if you can help me with the final stretch, I think it should be done in a second. I've seen you work. You're fast. And Valmir in the other side
Oh, that's delightful to hear.
of
Thank
the
you
camp,
so
like...
much.
Well, see you around, and thank you very much. Good luck hunting for those dire wolf. They are quite ferocious. Be careful.
Thank
So
you.
we have heard. Thank you very much again for your help.
Yeah, and he just goes to his house again, and you can see as he make me a perception check.
Arca should help him out with the paperwork as well.
Ew.
Like he had Bruno.
Nice perception. 20, 30.
30-20 for the cat man.
Well, it's quite faint, but you sort of can hear, like, you know, the sound when someone throws himself on a bed, like, and you just
Yep.
can hear that. It's like,
Classic.
And he's gone to pass out again. Okay, let us meet up with the others then and tell them what we found out. Let them know where we're going next.
okay, so where do you go? Because you didn't specify any
We are
return
so
point.
We're so bad at splitting up
We-
and
we
not
really
discussing where
are.
we're going to meet up after.
We never
Yeah.
discuss
Doing this.
a meeting plan. Never.
Not one.
We just
Not
find
one.
each other
I'm gonna
along
go find our friends.
Yes.
Let us do that.
I guess
Could
we're
we
wandering
see if they
aimlessly
went
until we
back
find them.
to-
Just because it's fun, let's make, since you finished, I would say that you would finish first your conversation with the hunters. If you want to find both, the other group, make an investigation check to see if you can find out where they can be. I mean,
jeez.
not like it's important, but I think it can be fun just to see you losing. All right, good investigation.
Okay, okay.
Dwarf, how hard can it be?
Yeah, not really hard to be honest.
Yeah, an elephant, a dwarf, and a cat man. Very stand out a lot.
Among a bunch
Yeah,
of elves,
For the
definitely.
ones that aren't elves, that's easy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you finish your talk with the hunters, and as you remember
Yeah.
that, well, we
I'm just
maybe-
gonna start yelling, Falmir,
Yeah, and it's not really
Falmir,
difficult
you
to find
dumb
out where they are because in the moment that you start,
where are you? Yeah.
okay, we're talking on top of each other.
Wow, he's
So-
heavily cutting out there.
Yeah, right now, Walter, you're
I think
kind of
he's fairly delayed. Is what it is. It's
It's
about
like super delayed.
It's about 2 to 3 seconds sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe try. I mean, if we don't have try to disconnect and connect for a moment. We will wait, I guess. See if it works. Well, since it's not really important, you start trying to find out where they are, and it's not really difficult. You start looking out, and you can see this huge gray figure in the background. As you can say, that's probably Carnis. And as you approach the
It's
the
a
big
rock.
ears
It's a
and
big rock.
the big ears and the catman, it's quite obvious that it's not like finding a near what's the
A
expression?
needle in a
Needle in a
haystack.
A needle in a It's quite like finding a.
It's a haystack in
Today my mind is not working. You find them.
A boulder in a parking
That's
lot.
all. Yeah.
Rather than a needle in a haystack, it's a haystack in a needle.
Yeah, I was thinking, what is something that is like really not similar to a haystack at all, and couldn't think.
Trying to find Arca among a bunch of gnomes.
Kind
Right,
of,
okay.
yeah.
That's out.
A little bit.
So you just arrive when you see Yurifir just close the door and go inside the house again, really conveniently.
Ah, there you are, you smelly bastard. What did you learn?
Oof.
Okay, no, okay, yeah.
Who? We all just stare at him like, okay, which one's he calling?
It's
the
like,
same
let's say between 3 and 4 seconds.
Well, it was
until he can-
Baltor, but he's a little delayed.
Yeah.
It said that, well, shoot, I already forgot the devils. No,
It's where
demons.
Demon's Bane mountain.
Demon's Bane. Yep.
North of Delver's Dream. So we need to go back the way we came.
Great. 2 days wasted.
I wouldn't say it was wasted. We came here to find out where they were. We found out where they were. We did what we set out to do. It's just unfortunately in the wrong direction.
That's a good way to look at it. We would have just been wandering aimlessly otherwise. At least now we have a direction.
Mhm.
And we helped Silvella.
That is true as well.
That is true. We
Hopefully.
did more than we set out to do.
I suppose you're right. Well, do we have everything to keep traveling?
I mean, I'm set.
I believe so.
I think, yes.
Everyone is ready then?
Yeah. I would say out of character, I think we prepared before we came here anyway. So I think
I would say so, yeah.
I think so. I think I remember us going through that. It's been a week.
So let's do a fast travel. Let's escape Tiki.
Time skip.
And we will go
Travel
back to
montage.
Delver Stream, which is around, since it's early morning, you can arrive there when it's just dawn. you're at dawn, and you can see.
Um,
Well, mhm.
so there's as you are discussing all of this, Corton actually walks up,
Mm.
and you suddenly realize that he has the second medallion was the Elven medallion, and the monument, the cenotaph in the center of the actual city was the original place where the teleportation circle was. So Corton comes out, and he now has. You guys now have an actual teleportation circle from the market
Okay, I understood what you said, but you were cutting out like
to.
really badly. And really,
Yeah, it's like every 2-3 words you stop, and then you come back like a half second
It
to a second
catches up a
later.
little bit.
But
Yeah,
most of that, basically, he said that
Yeah.
Corton shows everybody that have the second amulet for the amulet of the elves for the teleportation circle in the market, and
Yeah, but where does that go?
To Devil's Stream.
if you don't mind, Walter, since it's going to be quite chaotic if we co-DM this game, we will talk about this later, and we can see what's happening after that. So you get you go to Delver's Dream again. You return, and you have a teleportation center now, unspecified location until further notice. And it's around dawn. So if you want, you can try to go directly to the Demon's Bane, which you would say that when it's nighttime, you would be at least a little bit more in, or you can try to go fresh in the morning so you can have sunlight at your side.
Dawn or dusk?
What's the dusk then? Sorry,
Okay, I was about to say. I'm like, I don't know if we would have traveled through the night to get there.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
It's
Dusk, cool. That makes
Yeah, I
more
was also
sense.
quite curious about that as well. Like, we got there early morning. Did we go back in time?
We went back in time.
Guillermo failing English again.
Going back.
All good.
Copyright. God damn it.
So yeah, the sun is just settling down, and you can see as the life in Delver Stream is starting to get into the nighttime mode, let's say. And make me a little perception check, since I love them, as you can see.
You like using your eyes.
Yeah.
Damn!
Perception.
Nope, not seeing
Alright,
anything.
so
The dwarves see
everybody-
nothing.
Everybody's flying except for
All
Sarah.
dwarves are blind. Can't
Yeah,
they?
I'm the
apparently
only
I'm
one.
just not
Oh,
feeling
no.
it today.
Okay, 2 of us rolled above 10.
It's too high up so that you can see it, dwarf, so no. It was quite difficult to see. But you should have realized that as you come back, you see that Karkam and that lady that you see that was teaching him are still in the endeavor, still doing the same. And it's quite late now to keep studying. And you can see, make an insight check, Sarah.
Oh dear God. Insight is also pretty decent. Not that roll though.
No.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a natty.
I know.
Okay.
Well, Sarah, you would say that Karkam is loving it. He loves learning new experiences, loves the common language, of course. However, Liliana, as you see as Seraph is speaking out to the side, you can see this dwarvish man that looks to be quite frustrated. And on the other half of the equation, you can see as this human lady is still going and talking, and you can see as this dwarvish man is not there anymore. He's physically, but you can see as his mind is just wandering the realms.
Just going through the motions.
Okay. But everything else seems to be quite normal in the Dover Stream camp, except for this extra lessons of Karkam. Intensive lessons.
I suggest that we all get a good night's sleep and leave first thing in the morning. That would be my vote. Would probably be the wise course of action, I believe.
I agree.
All right. Since we have an excuse to stop for a moment, since we're having quite a lot of connection issues, do you want to make a little 5 minutes pause and we settle everything up again so it works correctly? Baltor and, well, Seraph is not here, but until he comes back. What do you
Sure.
think, guys? I mean, I can continue, but I think if we can solve this, it will be better.
I gave like a quick 10-minute break to check everything. About 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes at most, and let's see if we can, if everyone is doing okay. So I see both Carnies, Valmir, and Liliana okay. Arca mostly okay. So you sometimes do stop, but well, on the normal for you, I say it's normally you have these little laggy moments. But
Usually
Baltor,
a little. That's just my natural personality. I'm quite laggy.
I'm quite laggy, you know.
I lag a little. That's not the camera, sweetie.
You should see me real life. You are just talking and then
I'm clear across the hall.
And if you don't mind, I will find my Oxford dictionary so I can read it again since I'm not having it today.
All
My
good.
English is going south. All right.
Cool. I will take a pause and.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick nap.
10-minute break. Go find something to snack on because my stomach is going angry noises.
I've been snacking this whole time in secret.
Gotta get them waffles.
Wasn't a secret. I'm
Oh,
afraid.
don't say that. I want waffles now.
Alright, cool. Oh, if we're taking a break, then I'm gonna go grab a drink. Just to get back. Damn it. Like if you're out driving, like a few snakes fall down, and suddenly like it's like the world's ending. Everyone's fucking panicking, and the fucking
Alright.
roads go to shit. It's like ugh.
I'm back.
Welcome
Same
back.
here.
How are we looking? So we're out of order, but I'll fix him.
Yeah, I think-
Baltor throws his camera on.
Yeah, say that do.
Ooh, apparently I'm balmier today.
Oh, that's
We should,
Fine.
we should all
Okay.
role play as
I'm
each other's
Arca. Ooh.
each other's.
The DM.
Who am I then? If I'm that number 2, I'm Cornish then.
Who am I?
Oh,
Who am I? Because I'm not.
we were gonna switch up the role play.
Too late. It's too late.
I want it to be
You are
Cornish.
all now
man.
dead.
So okay, Baltor. Let's see.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Oh wait, who's the new Catman?
I'm back to being Orca.
I'm back to being you.
I wanted to be balmier for a while.
Yeah.
So,
What if you need to
Or
put on your Irish
Barbara.
accent for a little bit?
Oof, I don't think
I think
it's nice or
that's what I love about Balti and Bal. I mean, it's like you got
Sweet.
with the dwarves.
Are we good to go? We
I don't know. Baltor, are you good to go?
Baltor's muted.
He was going to be quiet until his internet returns, he said.
Uh,
Alright. So we'll pull it off.
Okay, so let's do that then. We'll continue, and then when Baltor's internet comes to be better, you let us know. Even my text is lagging. Amazing. We love that.
Come back and just scream as loud as you can.
Like, ah!
That's what I was thinking too. Be perfect.
Sounds about right for Baltor, being a dick.
We're back to the start. Okay, so whenever you want, guys, we can continue.
Sweet, let's do it.
Fucking bitch.
All right. Well, hi again. Let's continue this. Let's see if our internets will try to help us this time instead of being the arch enemy, the big bad evil guy of today's session. So, yeah, you've all spent the night at your new place. That you can see that since the last renovations, it's looking quite nicer than the last time. And you wake up first thing in the morning, and you can see as the life in Delver's dream never ends. So let's say it starts also quite early, and it seems to be quite a lot of movement. So, what's the plan for now? Do you want to go directly to the Demon's Bane? Do you want to go inside, or do you want to do something before that?
I think we're going
Yeah,
directly
I think
there.
we're good
I
unless
think-
someone has an objection to that.
I think we did late enough. I think we should get right on it.
Let's go in there.
Agreed.
Then you leave Delver's dream and start heading inside the mountains. And while you're going in and you're starting to go around this what's the name for that? This landscape that looks more not arid, but seems that nature it's not as vivid as it's in the Ornayolba forest, obviously. And since you're starting to go a little bit up through the mountain, you can see as these reddish stones start to appear in the landscape. And while you're waiting, you can hear, I hope it works, something that's quite, well, surprising maybe. Did you hear that?
It's coming in and out.
I had to go.
Oh, so sad. Let me try it again and let's see.
I'm just hearing.
Is that wind?
Whatever sound that is, I don't like it.
No, it's creepy.
It sounds like my
Yeah.
stomach when I'm hungry.
You can make...
Sounds like Baltor.
Well, then it sounds mostly okay on what it's supposed to be. You can make me either a history check or maybe a nature check. I think that both should help here. With history, it's going to be easier than with nature.
I'm not gonna use
Nature
it.
is that. History,
Alphabet.
they're exactly.
I'm just getting very average rolls.
Well, that's
Yeah,
two fives in a row.
Average roll day. 18.
Sorry, there's a nature.
Or
With
history.
nature, it's a little bit more difficult than history, but yeah, you can also do it with nature. Well, no idea.
Nobody knows except for one
No.
person. No.
So, except for Valmir, it gets you off guard. You've never heard anything like this before. However, Valmir, you know that this sound, it's the reason why the Demon's Bay is called like that. When the wind flows through this mountain range, it makes this weird, also growl sounding type of sound, let's say. And you know that this is why it's called the Demon's Bane.
Do y'all hear that?
Yes, it's quite
I
loud.
think it's hard not to hear it.
They say that whoever hears that noise will die within the coming seconds.
Insight check.
Make a deception check, come on.
Well, that's a
Let's see
9
how
on my insight.
how convincing that
We're
was.
gonna die!
I put 22 on an insight check just in case.
I mean,
I just beat Seraph at least with 1, so fuck
We're
you.
gonna die!
You, sir, are a liar.
Yeah, it's the wind. This is why they call it Demon Spain.
Liliana's just gonna thump
You know,
Balmir between the
Balmir-
eyes.
Sometimes
Ow.
I hate you. You know that, Red Balmy.
Oh yes, yes I do.
Fucking you short piece of shit.
Hey, I'm taller than Baltor.
Well, at least you have that going for you.
I see that since the last day that you've spent Delver's Dream, seems that his shoes got a little bigger than yesterday.
He's
Just
at
by the slightest.
he's out of tissues.
I was gonna say, he
Baltor
put something in his
said-
boots.
Baltor said, "In your heels!" As you say that you're taller than him.
Hey Baltor, tell me no if you're not a fucking idiot. Are you an idiot? Do you object? No, I'm not hearing anything, but what do you guys think? There you go.
You know what? I have to admit, it's kind of nice not hearing him yell at you all the time.
I think you gave him a fair chance to defend himself, and he chose not to. So he must agree
Yeah,
with
horrible
you.
people.
I imagine Baltor like just everything talking to him and him just I don't know.
Where he's like eating something and he's like got his mouth full.
Yeah.
And we said it just as he was putting something in his mouth.
Okay,
Oh,
every time that you refer to a Baltor is going to be
God.
out of her screen, or he's munching or doing something with his mouth, so he cannot say anything right now. But no, he's just eating.
Constantly eating.
It's breakfast time, and he's not skipping it.
What? One breakfast, yes. Hold on a second.
So yeah, it's early in the morning, and you're just inside the demon's vein. As you can see, all these reddish landscapes flowing around you. Let's say, I don't know how to describe nice things.
I must admit, while it's kind of very a unique landscape, it's kind of beautiful at the same time.
Agreed. I love the mountains. Guess it's in
Oh,
the
no,
blood,
cool.
eh?
So,
Alright.
what are you guys going to do?
I will begin looking for, possibly trying to look for, Bible tracks.
Oh,
Guidance.
how are you planning to do that?
Wow. I was just gonna look, see if there's like any bits like dust, or maybe just look for see if there's any.
Survival could be a good role, and since you've had this wonderful role, as you start inspecting around, you see these marks in the ground that really suggested that they're certainly dire wolf in this direction, and you can see the obvious path that they took. It was not more than 5 minutes ago.
Be on your guard. I think they're fairly close by. Depending
You
on
don't
which way
have
the
any
wind's blowing.
advantage on.
Do I smell
on
the
development,
wolves?
do you?
I was helping him.
You gave me guidance.
Were you?
You gave me guidance. That wouldn't really do anything with a natural one.
Oh yeah, I guess that's different.
We'll check my stats real quick.
I mean, if you don't got survival, I think that you got the natural one.
I mean, I could cast guidance on you if you need it.
I can cast guidance on myself as well. It's like most of us have
I
guidance.
think
Next
the only
Yeah, we have,
person
like,
that
4
doesn't have
people.
guidance is Arca.
Yeah, everybody can
Yep.
cast guidance.
Everybody cast guidance all
Got
at
me.
once. Group
Next
chat.
time,
Yeah, no, I don't have
use it
any
with the
advantage.
check directly, or I will know it. I will not know exactly what your actual score is until I start well, telling what you see, and maybe it's not the correct one for the check. But for now, let's say that you got this 5, and you obviously think that there is these tracks around where you are. That 5 minutes ago or so, there was that certainly were here, and they're left through the east. To the east.
Does Carnus smell any wolves?
You can certainly try to smell. Yeah.
Okay.
I swear to God, everybody, I think they're pretty
I'm gonna
much
listen
by.
for-
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Gotcha.
I give a listen
Oh, wow.
for any dire wolf sounds.
And that is a 19.
You start smelling, and I mean, not like you really, I don't know, sniff wolf food very often to really know how they smell, but it doesn't
Smell like
smell
wet-
like animal,
smell like wet dog.
any animal around too. You don't seem to smell anything that would suggest to you that they are at least near where you are.
Oh, that wouldn't suggest that they're near?
They wouldn't suggest it, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Or
if you
that's
see
one.
the tracks, you can make a survival check if you want.
Sure.
Which the tracks are.
Yeah, I'll do guidance on myself again.
Sure.
And
I mean,
uh,
whatever
it's-
you have on guidance.
it automatically
you
does
get it.
advantage because of the smell, so it's a 15.
Don't worry.
With-
Even though
oh,
it's a
16.
15, it's good enough too. You take a look at the tracks. You look at Seraph, and you just wonder how he got direwolf from these obviously avian-looking marks.
Yeah, it was just
What-
Arcus.
what- Carnus, what? Why are you looking at me like that, Carnus?
Because these are bird tracks.
How are they bird tracks? They are very clearly wolf.
You're standing right behind Arca, man.
Yeah, and Seraph, you can see that just following the tracks,
Oh.
and you see that Arke was just wandering around, looking at this wonderful landscape, trying to write it down so he can immortalize it. I would say that Arke would like
They
that
don't
guy.
even have the
Tell me
same amount of
if he
toes.
wouldn't do it.
Well,
You hit the nail on the head with that.
Okay, and you see then the tracks exactly go
well,
near Arca.
yeah.
Like,
well, shit. My bad. It's been a while, okay? I've been in the city for a while. It's coming back to me slowly.
However,
Sure.
you, Cornish, also saw that while you were here and using your survival check from before, that there are some markings around a tree that looks like scratches. They're not as big to be from any type of bear, and you don't know exactly which animal it is, but seems that fairly not too long ago, some kind of animal was in here with good claws.
So I would know that it's not bear, but it's something smaller.
Yeah, you don't think, because at least for what I know, bears can get into 2 legs and they're quite big. They're not as big in the tree to suggest you to be a bear, but something. Well, let me change it because their wolves are big. So you find
Well, I don't
Some-
think dire
what's her name?
wolves scratch trees as like bears do, but
yeah.
maybe
Let me
they do.
change the evidence so it's something a little bit more.
Sure.
clear. Let me change the evidence. You find some what's the name for that? Cadaver, but from animals. The corpses
Yeah.
of animals
Oh.
scattered around and really destroyed, like almost like if they were chewing on them, and you see the bones broken, some rabbits
Gnawed
and
on.
animals of that type.
I
It
think
seems
we're.
that there's a little bit of
No, you're fine.
dried blood that makes a little track.
I think we're heading in the right
Going around
direction.
one.
This looks to be the work of dire wolves.
Can I inspect like the wounds and see if I can recognize like what could have made the wounds and scratches?
You can certainly try to make a medicine check.
Guidance. Positive 4.
Guidance probably won't help that.
Yeah, there you go.
13.
You take a look, and it could be any animal, but it seems to have caused really good damage. So it must be something big.
I would also like to take a look and do a medicine check. See if I
Sure.
can help out. Let's see.
I
Look at
mean,
this.
Lena just comes and it's like when you're holding something really closely, she's like, 1 second. Takes a look, and you can determine that certainly must be some type of canine, considering the markings of the teeth. And you would say that this type of wolf or dog-like creature has to be larger than average. So this all fits on the description of being of a dire wolf. And you also know that this prey is way too small for animals of that size. So since it doesn't seem to have been so long since you saw this, since this prey has been caught, this must still be trying to find some more prey.
Yes, does seem to be dire wolf, but it hasn't been here too long. They're probably still out in the hunt. If we're lucky, we might catch up to them.
Alright,
Let's
you hear
go.
that? Quicken the pace then.
Just be wary. Wolves on the hunt are usually a lot more dangerous. So just everybody be on your guard. Don't leave any area around us without any eyes on it. Look all around.
What's that? Are you a scaredy cat then?
Yeah, there,
If I had
You
a middle
know who it
finger,
is.
if
there
I
are
had a
no
middle finger,
witches
I'd
around
you off
here.
right now.
One by
Liliana.
one.
Liliana, if I had a middle finger, I'd be sticking it up with you right now. Be thankful.
She
What
just
does
gives a
the
shit-eating
full
grin.
environment look like, Tessa? Is there like foliage and things, or is it just all big rocks? Or
Mostly as you see in the picture, there are some foliage in there, but it seems to be less vegetation when the far you go inside the demon's vein.
okay, I'm going to use any and all cover I can see to try and hide as we travel.
I thought you were going to do something like a speak with plants or something like that. And I was
No,
like,
I unfortunately can't
how I
do that.
will play a leaf.
That's a 21.
Sure. I mean, you all blink, and in a second, seems that Arca has disappeared, and it's quite big, so it's difficult to miss normally.
Where the hell did the bird go?
Probably ran off.
Yeah, but we should all be pretty stealthy as we go on forward.
Stealthy.
I'm not that good at that.
Oh,
My
that's
armor is quite low.
great from my stealth. Not to outdo you or anything like that.
Yeah, Sarah, you actually think right like Arca, and you go to hide somewhere, and you see him, and it's like, oh, yeah, that was a nice spot. Hi, Arca, and then you find another one. And you both practically disappear from sight. Just a blink and nowhere to be seen.
Oh, of
Hey,
course.
So, do you want to try, Barney?
That's gonna
Maybe there's a
hide.
spot big enough for you in here.
I doubt it.
All right. So, would you follow the direction of the tripod?
Oh yeah.
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
Getting my warhammer and shield ready.
So,
Spear,
as you following
spear and
the
shield.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get the spear instead as well, because we bought a bunch of spears, right?
okay. Use your
I got
secret
it.
weapons against me, Harry. Using my own weapons against me.
Hey,
you
you stole
with
it to us,
the
man.
shield, and that's it.
So what was the difference between the spears, these spears and normal spears?
Yeah, I made it like if it was in Pathfinder. So instead of being a magic spear, which is +1 damage and +1 to hit, it's +1 to hit, but same damage because it's
Alright.
great quality. Okay, and Baltor will prepare his javelin. He's still munching. It was a really big breakfast.
Om nom
Turn
nom.
around, there's cookies in his beard, like little crumbs.
He's saving those for later.
Mm-hmm. Snacks.
Exactly.
Yeah, you continue going through the demon's vein, and you can see as the vegetation is really, as you go up and up to be, well, disappearing, let's say, you see that as long as you continue your travel, it seems that the life for vegetation it's difficult to maintain. And you continue following along, and you see this wonderful view of the greatest peak of the demon's vein in front of you, and all this path that these fog clouds that, well, I don't know if fog cloud makes much sense, but this fog that
Low-lying cloud.
scatters around the base of the mountains. Fortunately enough, it's not where you have to, at least not where the markings were, so you don't have to really go really in there, and you can continue your travel until you get to this place. Do you see the new the map?
Battle map.
You're
Ooh.
still on
That's cool. Ravine.
I bought that, so I will link in the here later where I bought it from, because they're wonderful artists, I think, that make really nice maps that I became a patron to because I want to see more of them.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Post on the Twitter. Because we have a Twitter, people. We have Twitter. Go follow it if you're not
Yeah,
already.
we'll post it there too. Yeah, sure. And you get to this part of the mountain range, and you can see that it. Oh, get to the other side, please, Carnis.
Sorry. Just
No problem. No problem. It was a surprise.
wanted to get ready.
Sure. That's nice. And as you get near this zone, you can see as this huge fissure in the middle of the mountains that extends for a really long distance, and well, not tiny, but quite, how to say it, flimsy looking bridge in the middle that you know that there's been some well, it's been tried before to go through the demon's vein, so there are still some bridges and some zones that facilitate the passage from here, but it seems that it's quite old, this one. And as you're in here, let's see if it works a little bit better now. You hear something.
Oh, God, what was that noise?
I heard half a bark.
Yeah. It was like for a split second.
This isn't working, so sad. Maybe if I do it a little bit not as loud, maybe?
There we go.
Do you-
Oh,
Better?
wow, that's a howl.
Okay.
I told you they were coming!
Oh goodness, did we get our lovely Liliana set up with the token?
Oh, good question.
Do you have a token, Liliana?
I can make one super quick, like. So
You can use the just chibi if you want.
Oh yeah, we should all get our shibis
Wow,
for
next
tokens.
Actually, that's a good point.
Jeebies.
I will need to do that.
It only took hours of my time. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, cool. Alright, cool, then I won't bother then.
Okay, good.
I'm not even gonna roll insight on that because I know that that's so sincere.
Insight. Who needs insight?
Let me.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Shit, those are big boys.
Yeah, they are big boys.
And as you hear this howl resonate through all Demon's Vein, you can see as quite shyly this group of giant wolves, I mean, as big as horses, start to appear from not underneath, from when you have in the back of the rocks. Sorry, today I'm not really having my English. And as you see all of them practically crawling in the space, and even though you have great stealth, it seems that his wonderful sense of smell has captured where you are, and you can see as they are looking at you. And it is not difficult to see that they are all looking quite scratched. They seem to be make me a nature check, actually.
Anyone?
And you can make a nature check on one kind of nature, and you can make a perception check for another thing too.
Oh, okay. I'd like. I'll do
Okay, so
perception.
dirty 20 for my nature check and a 14 for my perception.
My fucking perception checks today, dude.
Wow. Well, mine's a 12 on perception. We can ignore my 6 in nature.
So we have natures. We have pretty good natures. Or say, okay, a little bit more than. Well, I think all of you can see that. You know enough about direwolf that they're looking quite skinny for what they should be really looking like. They're normally pretty muscular type of creatures, and they're looking pretty skinny. And you can see that these scratches, some of them are quite recent, some of them are not as fresh, but you can see they have scratches all around and scars covering the bodies of all of the wolves. So it's not just a single one that it's looking like that. And for the perception checks, that has been a little bit more. Well, you don't know much about direwolves, Liliana, I'm afraid.
Figured.
I accidentally moved my eye patch from my right to my left eye, and just wait. What is happening?
Wait a second. Yeah, you don't see. You're so distracted by these huge wolves that you don't really take a look. But both Liliana and Arca, with your perception set, you can see as it almost looks like a shadow that looks humanoid looking. And when you bob your head a little bit and try to look again, it wasn't there anymore. You just see a wolf, one of the wolves in there, and they're all looking at you while they are. Let me see if I can. Can you feel that?
That's a growl.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
As they-
threatening.
Really growling at you, really onto their, keeping the low in the ground and looking at you and showing them your teeth, showing your teeth to you.
Does it look
Not
like they
in-
spotted
Not
me?
English, they in hablar English.
That's so good. Does it
Yeah.
look like they are looking in my direction?
Oh, certainly. I mean, not exactly like looking at you, but they're looking at all of you, at your direction, basically, at all of you.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is can I tell if I'm still stealth from them, is all I was wondering.
And let me calculate distances. Okay.
I don't know if previous stealth roll still counts.
They are still looking at you, but you wouldn't say that they are trying to attack, at least not for now, but they are really keeping their ground on the other side of the bridge. So, what do you want to do?
I'll just whisper quietly, it's like, I'm assuming we're going to kill these guys now.
I'm ready.
Well, if we want to get those pelts, that looks like a case.
So, as they're still looking at you, you don't know exactly what happened, but you can see as their ears lower, they start looking around and they just leave. They turn around and start running away from you.
God damn it. I was just checking.
Are we hunting them? Do we run after?
I mean,
Unless you want to chase them across everywhere.
are we going to go rushing in, or do we want to try and get the element of surprise?
Well, they see us. I don't see there'd be any surprise to it.
You have a fair point.
So,
Do another perception check to see why they ducked their ears and ran.
make a perception check.
That's a good point.
Would it be perception or insight?
That was terrible.
Yeah, especially for you since you have the advantage. You don't see
Exactly.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Sorry to interrupt. Is this better?
Okay.
Yep.
It is
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
It seems to be, yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
and no
Yeah.
lag time in the response.
You
Hello,
finally finished your
finally.
breakfast.
That's just all the crumbs out of
All
my
these
beard.
crumbs in this beer, yeah.
He was. That's what scared them away. He was eating so quickly, disgusted, and they booked it.
Right? There's
Cool.
I wanted to do a nature check to see if I knew anything about any animals that would scare a dire wolf or could control a dire wolf.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering maybe if an insight would work.
You don't know exactly because they are wolves. This is not his natural habitat, so you don't know exactly how is the way that it works. But you know how Demon's Bane habitat is, and you know that if there's something dangerous around this zone,
Oh!
especially avian-like creatures, which
Especially
are
what kind?
avian-like. For
Yes.
example,
Avian
and
birds,
you know that
flying
this is
things.
quite.
Oh,
It is
Yes,
not a
I know.
creature,
Sorry, I just
but
didn't hear you.
Is
know,
there a
just-
rock in the
all right,
mountains?
then I'm going to prepare my crossbow instead of my javelin. If I realize that there might be an avian threat, yeah, I will definitely do that.
yeah, it comes to your mind that Demon's Bane is especially famous for harpies and peritons.
Joy.
Oh wow, and paradins. Oh Lord. Okay, so I'll let everybody
And-
know. Listen, there might be things that could scare these dire wolves, and most of them fly around. So, let's be careful. There might be some harpies. I've seen peritons in these hills, so maybe we all get prepared now.
Yes.
So,
Well,
Seraph,
with-
you make a perception check.
Mhm.
While Baldur is saying that, you can almost hear like the flopping of wings, and when you turn around, you hear this. Well, all of you hear this.
Ah, shit.
Hell.
We barely heard it.
Didn't really hear that.
You don't? Okay, let me make
Like a
it.
car horn.
Oh,
And
it
you
sounded a
now
little bit
hear
like
this.
that.
What about now?
Okay,
Singing?
something singing.
Uh,
Harpies, run
Oh
away.
shit.
Because you're scared or
Does
because you
anyone have
don't
a
hear
time
what it
wizard?
is?
That's
All
my
right.
out of game assumption.
I'd like to do something when that's done.
Yeah, first, if you
Same.
don't mind, would you make a saving throw? Let me tell you which one it is.
Oh,
Wisdom, I'm assuming.
Probably wisdom, yeah. Wisdom saving throw, please.
is it charmed or
For
frightened?
everyone.
It is charm. Yeah,
Okay.
it is charm.
Everyone's making a wisdom save?
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Oh dear.
Shit.
24.
Good.
I'm dead.
Okay, that might be enough.
eh?
Hey, two of us have definitely failed.
Well, we don't
So-
know because it might be a 13. You never know.
Cornish, you
8 and a
made
Be
9.
at 25.
two wisdom saving throws. Is for any reason in particular?
Yeah. Luxodons have advantage against being charmed or
Oh,
frightened.
you got 2.
Then, luckily for you, you made it. However,
Well, I'm
Seraph,
fucked.
Seraph, let me.
Bye, guys. Nice knowing you.
Mm-mm-mm.
Right, I'm gonna run over since I know that they're flying creatures. I'm gonna run over to the rocks so that they can only attack me from one direction. I'm gonna yell at everybody, "Get your backs against something solid so they can't hit you from behind."
And I'd like to do a thing before it gets crazy.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
I tried to get an image, and I think I got out of the roll 20, so I have to come back.
Yeah, it popped out of the roll 20.
All right.
Time for me to have my flying feathers.
What do you
Yes.
want to do, mate?
He's gonna go over to Liliana and say, We need to keep each other alive. If we go down, it's going to be bad news. And he's going to use Emboldening Bond on both of them.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Very
And
nice.
so that's long story short is it's magical bond. If we're in 30 feet, we basically get a D4 plus a D4 on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Gonna say
It's
that's
a
very
Paragon.
Other
good
note.
ability.
Medium. Okay, it's not that.
What can I do a knowledge nature check to see what I know about these guys besides like their name?
Yeah,
Me as well.
you can all do it.
No, not you.
Shut the fuck up,
Shut up,
Baltor.
Balmir.
Okay.
I know
Let's-
better than you.
Let's do all the checks now, and then I tell you.
See,
what
I
happened.
know better than you, bitch.
Oh, damn!
Oh, wow.
He does know better than me.
I can
He knows much better than me.
Sit down, Baltor.
Well, yeah.
You
Baltor,
shut your stupid
Let
mouth.
me reposition them in a way that's nicer for me.
I hope that Paraton scratches your damn tongue out, you bastard.
So, Valtor, you've heard about peritons around this zone, but you never had the interest to actually dig into them. At least until now that you're seeing them. Cornies, same as Valtor. You don't know much. You didn't even know that peritons were popular in this around Demon's Bane. However, both Ark and Valmir both know that they can be quite dangerous, and they especially like humanoid creatures, especially humans and elves.
Suck it, humans.
Love it.
And unfortunately enough, I think that there's only one human/elf around, so be prepared.
Hi.
Be prepared. And Valmir,
Sacrifice the human and run.
Valmir, I can give you whatever you want. They are quite good. They resist bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks because they have this thick fur. Well, more than 4, this plumage. So they're quite resilient. They are pretty fast. They have really good sight and smell. And they both use their talons and gore. I think that gore means the
Antlers?
horns.
Horns, antlers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you
Any
also know
weaknesses?
that. Excuse me?
Any weaknesses?
Not that you can think of. No. You only resist things. And with that, I will tell you also about the Harpies, because let's make it one roll. You know about the Harpies, that they have this luring song that can attract the unfortunate that are not able to save it. But you know also that once a Harpy does her song, well, I don't know exactly what gender is a Harpy, their song, it won't affect the same target for at least 24 hours. However, that doesn't mean that it's not, the other Harpy song is going to be as efficient as if it was the first time, because it's like each chanting is a little different.
Plug your
I'd like
ears.
to-
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I know. I'm awesome.
But before that, Seraph, it seems like, okay, just in time, Seraph,
Hey,
because this
I'm dead.
wonderful melody, you can hear this. You cannot see the harp for the creature that it is, but this amazingly looking woman, topless, looking at you and singing, like luring you into her, like promising, well, some action. And you have to move, if I'm correct.
They're gonna walk you off a cliff, dude.
That's fine. I'll just stay near the edge. I can catch myself. I have a climbing
I
peak.
mean, it's not like you're going to jump off the cliff,
Not if you're
but you
charmed.
you have to
I mean,
get
that's all.
as near to the harpy
Okay,
as you can. And
okay,
the
hold
harpy
on.
that song
I'm going to. I'm gonna drop. Okay, I'm gonna drop my crossbow, pull out my whip, and I'm going to try to grapple him with the whip.
Okay, let's do the initiatives, because there's too many turns in 1 second happening right now.
I was
So
just saying, if you do
remember, press your token and then use initiative.
that- yeah.
Right. Could I have plugged my ears before that, since I screamed out to do it?
Yeah.
It's. I don't think you
Yeah,
have
I will
to.
too.
Thank fuck I'm last.
You
Sorry,
have to make it during your turns.
Didn't we already save from it? Or
Yeah, but there are several of them, so we'll have to
so
save like
it's
3 or 4
individual?
times.
For each
Okay.
harpy, you have
Yeah.
to do it. And
Gotcha.
they are 4 of them. Okay, let's make first the harpies. And you know that I'm twisted enough that I'm going to
got
make
one.
each harpy sing in harmony, like 1 turn you, 1 turn me, 1 turn you, 1 turn me.
I can't actually. The turn order thing. There we go. Sorry, the turn order thing was right over my character. So
Move it. Or you
trying to
can
get
double
to
click
it.
on it to minimize it.
No, I just moved it. Yeah.
Fix mine because I didn't
I-
select
yeah.
my token when I rolled the first initiative.
I am so glad that. Oh wait, I'm so glad I'm going second to last then. One
where
deck
I have this boy. There it is. And Periton, which is an 8. And
Wait,
now
does it show my character's full name for everybody in the turn order?
set up Winter's
Nope.
Voice on the Jade Mountain.
Damn it! It's not supposed to show that.
Mark my.
All right, there we go.
watch your profanity.
Does that even count as profanity?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Tuna.
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll just
So
update
the
it.
Harpies will go first. And let me see again if you have to do it as if it was your reaction to get near her, or if it is on your turn that you have to do it.
I imagine it's probably on my turn.
Okay, on your turn you will have to get as near as her as you can, but you have at the end of your turn you can try to save again.
Mm.
Ugh.
So
And at
this
this-
RP will go here, and she will use her bonus action to keep singing. And as you can hear her, this luring voice attracting you. All the other RP seems to not be to keep positions. How intelligent are they? Well, not bad. They are not getting near you for now. So this is going to be the Harpist turn. So Liliana, it's your turn.
Okay.
You just keep in mind you get a D4 for your attack rolls from the bond, as long as we're within 30 feet of each other.
All right. We're
Figured we
going to
keep the
stick
clerics
with it.
alive, if anything else.
Please.
Yeah.
We're kind of the healers.
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yep. Garnus is
let's
definitely glad to have another support.
So you said that we have to, like, each harpy is going to do their own song.
You know, I mean, I don't think you got the save, but both the nature check of Valmir, he knows that even though you saved, that the harpy song is strong enough that each different harpy, it's not strong, but each harpy has a different type of sound, so it's going to lure you either way, even though you saved the first one. You're not going to be affected by the same.
Harpy, okay. But Liliana would not know that.
I shouted out to plug your ears, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like a frightening presence where you're just immune to the effect in general.
No, it's to this
God
harpist
damn it.
voice.
In that case, I'm going to jam some pencils in my ears.
Shut up!
I can't hear
I'm gonna make
anything.
this pencil disappear.
Well, I can't hear anymore, but I won't be lured.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some stuffing out of my bedroll and like plug my ears, and then as my action, I am going to cast resistance on Seraph.
Describe me. How is this spell looking?
Isn't it? Oh, no. Isn't it
Oh, I have
touch
to-
though as well?
Yeah, I have to
And
touch him.
Would you know that I failed? Is the question.
Yeah.
Well, you're walking towards the cliff.
I mean,
Yeah.
not yet, because it's not my turn yet.
Exactly. He's like
I'm-
fastly
I hate to
going
be
to touch
that.
him, and then he's like, oh.
Yeah, I don't
Right
want to
now,
be
I
that guy,
appreciate the no metagaming thing. Keep it real.
So let's see. Would that be a perception or insight check to see if I know if anybody has been affected?
Make me
by
an insight check.
Insight.
Mhm.
21.
I got
21.
Yeah, when you go near Seraph, you can certainly see that he's drooling to this. What you see, there's this really ugly harpy in front of you, but for him it's really nice looking or whatever because he's drooling and just trying to go to her, to that. I don't know, to eat.
Yeah. So seeing that, and I probably I'm going to approach him from the side and just kind of put my hand in front of his face and just snap and see that nothing is responding. Like lights are on, nobody's home. Like hey,
Right?
He's gone.
Hello.
And so Liliana's just gonna throw her head back, just for the love of. And so she just grabs him by the head, and I'm gonna cast resistance on him.
Okay, so what does this spell do?
it gives me
I
it's
think
like
gives
guidance
him
level
a-
saves.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
before the
It's a
spell
bonus
ends,
to his
you can
save.
add
Yeah.
a d4.
So how is this spell looking, Liliana? Is there any type of a special effect to it?
There's a little bit of it looks like water kind of rippling around Seraph's head for a moment, and I just kind of grab his head and just cast it and then push him back. And while he's still in his daze and kind of go around, I just point at him and I'm just don't make me regret that.
Yeah,
Snap
you
out
see-
of it.
He's still lured by it. At least you can see that the spell was effective, but he's looking through you. He just has eyes for this wonderful harpy.
Ah,
Okay,
I really hate harpies. I
so
don't
can you do
ever-
anything else on your turn, Liliana?
Actually, Seraph, you love them.
right. You're a harpy lover.
In character.
Very
That's
funny.
what you
Very
are.
funny.
I mean, look at them. They are not that ugly.
They look
What was
like turkey vultures in the togids.
Did you see
Yeah.
They're
that?
super
that
ugly.
augmented,
I have every single time I've come across a harpy in any of my D&D games, I've never once succeeded on one of these saves. Ever.
who
So
needs
you do
that?
really love them.
Do.
You do. All your
If they do
characters
that,
love them.
can you see if you press it, you can see
I will
how
murder
beautiful
all of
these
you.
are to you. Okay, Liliana, I guess your turn is done. Valmir, you see this wonderful formation of harpies and the Praeton in the middle looking at you trying to you can see that it's not going to be a long time until they just dive on you.
Alright, so how... They're all pretty far away. How far up in the air are they?
You would say that along more or less 20 feet.
Ooh, so that bitch is far away. I'm going to Warhammer in hand. I'm going to just put the Warhammer to my chest, say a few words, and these blue runes appear and light up the Warhammer for a second, and this frost energy goes from my Warhammer into my armor, and I'm just covered in frost, and I'm casting Armor of Agathist on myself.
Let's go. We love these dwarfs with mark of the whatever it was, mark of something.
And I'm going to. I don't really have a bonus action, and I feel pretty
So,
good.
I don't know
What
if
I'm
I got
stand.
work at Featherfall because I don't know if it's going to.
So the cliff I'm stand that is behind me, is that a wall upwards or does it go downwards behind me? I can't tell from the picture. It's
Okay,
a wall
it's
upwards.
this there's huge rocks and boulders behind you, going upwards. There's a mountain on top of you. Well, top.
Okay,
So this
lovely.
is higher than here.
Yeah, it's higher.
Alright.
in this part.
Lovely. I'll just get as close to the rock as possible, so it would be harder to just swoop down and lift me. and that will be my turn.
All right, Valtor.
Oh wait,
Okay, first. You always want to step on my turn, don't you, Balmy?
That's right.
Now
That's
that's
what.
fair.
Screw you.
What do you
don't
want to do,
deserve a
huh?
turn.
What do you want to do?
could I just stuff my ears as well from interaction?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Sorry, I said it before the combat, and
But
then I
how are you going
forgot.
to do that? How are you going
Sorry?
to stuff that? With
I just
what?
like take some moss from the ground and stuff them into my ears.
Okay, you can feel like there's a worm inside, like
Oh,
I was gonna say there's probably bugs in
where
that.
you're like, ugh.
I looked through my inventory. I didn't have shit.
Oh,
Best I
no.
could think of.
You
Okay,
have
I mean,
bugs.
you're going to have advantage. It's not like you cannot hear because it's not like isolated, but you at least have some advantage on that. So,
Awesome.
can Valtor go now, Valmir?
Right?
I think
Is
we
that
skipped that
okay
one,
with
actually.
you?
Let's just go to the
Ya
parrot then so that he can be eaten quicker.
Oh,
Sure.
man.
Oh, sorry about that.
So I'm going to so the first thing I'm going to do is I see him stuff dirt in his ears, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my long beard and I'm going to just stuff my ears with my own beard.
I could have stuffed my mustache.
Perfect.
You got super advantage.
Well, this fancy mustache.
And,
Oh man.
And then I'm gonna go over and way too loudly be like, Liliana, what did you just do to the cat?
I'm trying to snap him out of it. He seems to be
Snap him out of what?
Ugh. He loves harpies. He's a harpy lover.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's one of
No!
those.
Can I can I see which harpy he's going towards?
Make a insight check to see who is she.
An
who is
insight
she.
check.
I would say it's insight for that because you're trying to
Insight would
recognize
probably work better,
his behavior. Okay, you're
That's
lucky
what
on this
staring
one.
at.
Oh, nice.
He's
Okay, so which
really looking at this one. Yeah.
Thank God for that. I don't.
okay,
not know
at the
what
one in the center?
I don't want to kill you. Not now. At least.
It's the only safe one.
All right, let me see. How far? So I've got 30 feet. All right. So
Remember,
I
also
will
20 feet up, yeah?
head over to. You what?
Remember that you're also 20 feet in the air from ground level.
Mm.
Oh, from that level?
Yeah, so it's whatever the distance is for you plus 20 upwards.
So it's Balmir's about 40 foot away. Where he is
So
there.
it's
So
55
probably
plus
like
20, 75.
So I
Pretty
can
much
only
like
go. So 10. So if I crawl down the boulder, I can only go 10 feet. All right, that's fine. Then what Baltor will do is he will take aim at the harpy with his crossbow that he's heading toward. All right,
Okay.
and he is.
max damage.
I do not think that a 6 hits though.
Nah,
my
you fire your crossbow and you see as it just flies out of it without any problem. It just screams at you.
Damn it. And I'll yell down to everybody else. Listen up! That harpy in the center. I think she's got a hold of the cat. I think the cat's a harpy lover just for her. Get her
What?
and
Yeah.
cover your damn ears.
What was that? Sorry, I can't hear you. I've covered my
Yeah, and
ears.
shut up, Almir. You're a stupid bastard, and everybody hates you.
I
Oh,
can't
Jesus.
hear you, but yeah, I know you're insulting me.
So,
Even though I can't
may
hear you, I can still smell you.
Oh,
May I
you
go?
bastard.
is the Periton's turn, Valtor?
Yes, 'tis.
So, Liliana, you're the only human here.
Oh no.
And you can see as the
Oh.
Periton is looking around and starts smelling, and it just fixes your eyes on you and just goes diving on top of you, and it tries to make a dive attack.
Ah, shit.
Oh no. Well,
Let me
that's
move.
no good.
Ah! I scream. It's
Just
terrible.
enough distance, 60 feet.
Oof.
So
Don't
that
touch me,
attack,
you dirty bird.
An extra. All right.
Get off
So
me, you damn dirty bird.
I have 2 attacks. So let's start with the gore.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, he's trying to kill us. He's trying
I'm
to
not
kill us.
lying. I swear to God, but I got a nat 20.
Don't kill her!
Oh,
It's
shit.
her second session. You're already killing a cleric.
Hey, welcome to the
What?
team.
What just happened?
I got
That's
a nat
funny.
20 on my dive attack, which is plus 2d8 damage to the already 1d8. So 3d8.
That's
Better roll low.
3d8.
Oh my God.
3d8. Start to put
2d8
I
shoes.
am a baby.
Jeez.
I think you're
This
gonna
was
be
the
lucky.
wrong hunt for you, apparently.
You're gonna be lucky.
Yeah.
Great. Well, nice knowing you guys.
20
Thanks for your
damage.
help.
I mean, there is a nice
20?
cleric right next to you.
Did you just say you
20?
did 20 damage?
22 damage.
Wait, I'm sorry.
22?
Shut up.
What?
Well, I'm in death
Sorry.
saving throws.
Oh, Jesus, I was going to say that's down.
R.I.P.
And you
I'm
see
down.
as this Perithon just dives onto her and just stabs
Shit.
her with its antlers and just starts smashing around. And you see as Liliana loses consciousness immediately and is just
Oh.
standing in the ground. And with the second attack,
Does your bond do anything?
The second
Oh.
attack.
No,
Yes, does the
not
bomb
no,
protect
not to give AC. Saving throws,
Uh-huh.
attack rolls, and ability checks.
tries to hit you again, but you were just falling out of its grasp and misses with its claws.
So just to give
And
you a
after
sense,
that,
I
they-
have
Oh my
I have
God.
19 Constitution,
That is
As a cleric?
terrifying.
and I only have 21 hit points. So that would have taken
Yeah.
me out instantly too.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
You're
I
on
have-
second level.
I'm as buffy.
That was-
I'm as buffed as a cleric as you pretty
That
much
was
can get,
wow.
and
I
I
never
still
expect.
just
I mean,
annihilated.
it's a nat 20. I'm so
No,
sorry
you're-
that I
you're
cannot
good.
see it on
All
the.
right.
Just
Oh,
saying how
Jesus.
powerful that is.
What?
Okay, nap time.
It's 3d8 plus 3.
I'm gonna take a nap right here. Good night.
I go to sleep. I go
Arca,
to sleep.
your turn, and you see as Liliana is being murdered by a flagging deer, basically.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's that's oh.
Yeah. I immediately start scribbling in the air all of my sigils for magic missile, and I change the damage type of it to lightning, to electrical damage. Let me just do this real quick.
Kill it.
Cast.
So for damage,
Damage, and it's 4 darts. So it'll be, or 3 darts. So each dart is 4, so it's 12.
12.
Damage.
okay. Oh, sorry. 1 second. 33. All right. You start doing your sigils, and these magic missiles start looking with a purplish color. And when they're getting near, they start to shift color to bluish. And you can see as this, it was lightning, isn't it? As
Yes.
these lightning bolts start jumping between the different bolts of the missiles, and they just struck the Proton that it looks like it was just going to get out of the way, but the missiles at the last moment just make a switch of direction and getting him just in his chest. And you can see him is just screaming and trying to fly away by now. He's trying to do another dive attack. You can see. And do you want to do anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna move. Let's see here. Get too close to. I'll go over here. Okay.
Like for a split second, Arca turned into Zeus.
Yes. Okay, Liliana, my dear, I will save you Fuck, that's a big bed.
Yeah, not a response. Not response. I
Just a
mean,
faint
she cannot be lured, I guess.
I can't be charmed if I'm
Oh.
dead.
Set up your
That's fair.
turn.
So I have to move full movement to get up to
Let
it?
me read it to you for you. Luring song. The harpy sings a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the harpy that can hear the song must make a DC, a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed until the song ends. The harpy must take a bonus action in subsequent turns to continue singing, which she did. The song ends if the harpy is incapacitated. That you know it because of Palmir's. While charmed by the harpy, a target is incapacitated and ignores the songs of other harpies. So, luckily for you in this case, Liliana, if the charmed target is more than 50 feet away from the harpy, it must move on its turn towards the harpy by the most direct route. It doesn't avoid opportunity attack, but before moving into damage terrain such as lava or a pit, and whenever it takes a damage from a source other than the harpy, a target you have to repeat the saving throw if you were to go to the canyon, let's say.
So basically, I can't kill myself.
At the end of its turn. So yeah, you have to get as near of it as you can.
Well, that's 30 feet there.
Then you have to be 5 feet away from her, so you need to waste your to run away.
Can it dash?
At least from what I read, I think that you have to be as near as you can.
I dash 5 feet movement.
Wow.
Such a waste.
Hard.
So sorry, but
It's that last 5 feet. He just kind of like
tutorial
dashes forward, goes down to
tutorial ended,
like,
bitches.
Right.
I mean, technically, I could do even more. I could go.
You just
90
run back and forth a bit just so that you use the entire action.
Yes, where was I there? So that'd be camera move. So I go 60. So I go to there for 60, and then I come back here for 25 because of.
Yes, the archivist is like, what is he doing? Okay, it's working.
This
also-
thing here.
I like to think that he jumps up a little bit too. He's like,
Yeah, you with this time trying to reach her like jumping, but you cannot.
Okay, then I make the save again at the end of my turn.
Yeah, make your save
Okay, well,
again.
first of all,
with
so I have
with a
the
plus,
distance.
yeah, with a plus d4.
Oh yeah.
Well, the
Please
d4 is
roll
not
high.
going to be very helpful, and now the
14. Hopefully that should be enough actually. I think.
it is enough when you see yourself in the middle of this flimsy. Luckily enough, I think the setup was a skinny boy. This flimsy bridge, and you look towards, and what it once was this wonderful looking woman, now you see the harpy, but what it really is. And it's not really great looking, let's say. Kiss me, Pookie.
Ooh.
You are one ugly mother. I don't like you.
He just assumed that
I
you
don't like you.
ew.
Carnage, your turn.
Alright, Karnas is going to pull out a potion from his pack, and he's going to hold it up to Liliana's lips and just tip it back. And force feed her the potion.
Do you
So it's,
consent to taking this potion?
I consent.
I will, I'm just gonna
People can't consent though.
roll that.
Yay!
Wow, that's a nice feeling, though.
Nice.
Yeah, you get to use her, and you can just. Well, I was gonna say something, but it's. Well, maybe not say it this way. You first feed the potion to her.
I mean, she's unconscious. I mean, there's, you know.
Yeah. But I was going to use a quite vulgar expression. Let's say.
It took me a day to create that potion. Don't waste it.
I didn't.
Yes. And you, Liliana, as you, as Carney's first feed you with that potion, you start gaining consciousness, and you see this giant elephant looking at you with his big ears and this huge head that you cannot see any other thing that this, well, that enormous Carney is on top of you.
And then he's gonna be like, And here's another one in case you need it or someone else needs it. And he's gonna. So I'm assuming feeding her the potion was an action. Can I give her the second one as my bonus action and be done with the turn?
I would say that it makes sense because if you already planned to give 2 potions, you would reach your back and take 2 potions at the same time. So let's do it as a bonus action, yeah.
Okay. So you can add a potion of healing. So regular potion of healing to your inventory. So if you need to save a spell slot and you need to heal someone.
Yeah, you're having this conversation while the Breton is just screaming like, ah!
Shut up, we're not talking to you.
And that's me done.
All right, Harpies. So,
well, shit.
this is
Get ready for a bunch of rolls, guys.
I hate it.
I'm gonna have to make more saves.
So make a wisdom saving throw again, guys.
God
For
damn
this
it.
Harpy around here.
Even the people that plug their ears.
Advantage for us.
Just a quick question. Resistance, does it last for 1 minute, or is it once you've used it, that's it? I can't remember.
Once you've used it, it's
Oh,
gone.
Jesus, Baldur.
Right.
Please make the okay.
Oh, for God's sake.
Valmir.
Lord heaven.
Valmir. God,
Wait,
Valmir.
yeah, so do I get advantage because I plugged my ears?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate these harpies.
I mean, I don't know if you want. I can have some.
I don't know why it's
Why
not.
don't you? I mean, there is.
My save isn't showing up.
Why do you love the Harpies so much? Really, I think we should talk to Seraph about why he enjoys the Harpies. What is it about them that you
I'm
think
not
is just
wise.
glorious?
Okay. Well, we have 15
I'm not.
minutes
That's
now.
not what I asked.
Sure.
Now you are actually in love with these Harpies. So I want to hear about what you think you're gonna do for these Harpies. You're gonna go on a date with them? Are you?
Baldur, you failed as well.
Oh, I'm going all the way.
I
I'm
sure
going
did
all the way.
not. I got a
Baldur made
13.
Baldur made it.
Ah, fuck.
My wisdom roll didn't go
Darby,
through, but it was a 17.
stupid mouth.
19. We have it. No, that's Arcas. You don't have your okay. A strength saving throw. That is that.
I wanted to test to see if it would work, but because I did the wisdom, it rolled 20 with the little dice animation. It was a 17.
Okay, I believe you.
I mean, I have advantage, plus I get a D4. So
Liliana.
Oh, I get a
Uh,
D4 as well, right?
yep.
Please. I don't think
Oh,
that's
you have a
gonna
D4? Then okay, you're lucky then.
Yeah,
Use
because
your-
the important
Use your
involved.
D4, please.
That might save you.
Damn it!
No, it does
No.
not.
It doesn't. Oh, it's okay. So the save is an 11.
Liliana first day at job. Well, I got killed by a Periton. Then I was charmed by a
my
Harpy.
God.
I fell down a pit. Yeah, wasn't the best.
Wait, I'm
nicest
falling down a
day.
I feel like
Wasn't ideal.
this might end up being a
Oh, maybe.
TPK. Like I feel like we might lose everyone.
I'm
on this
scared.
one.
And Seraph,
Okay.
All right.
was that with advantage? Isn't it? Is not, isn't it? Oh,
No, because I had to do the save at the end of my turn. I couldn't do anything to plug my ears. So that is just a
So Seraph, Valmir, Liliana, you're all charmed by the Harpies.
stare.
Valmir is too.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You rolled a 5.
Oh,
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh gosh.
So
This is
Seraph,
not good.
you can make an acrobatics checks because this Harpy will come here, this Harpy will come here, and this Harpy will come here. She's going to try to
Oh, please don't push me off.
push you. Yeah.
I'm good at these. I have a +6. Hey, not today, Satan.
Oh, that.
Lucky enough, you
He's like, oh, you don't love me
you can
anymore.
see the
I'm gonna
Harpy
shove you off
get
the cliff.
near you.
wait,
Tries to-
wait! I don't want to be that guy. But doesn't the charm that the Harpies do, doesn't it make you incapacitated?
Oh, good point. Good point. So it would just happen. Oh,
Yeah, but you don't, because you have 0 dex essentially.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Your movement speed becomes 0. You can't make attacks or bonus action. You can't take your action or bonus action. The
As a
reactions.
DM, because I don't want him dead.
Nah, do it.
You can
If
make
it-
that dramatic text in the sense that
No.
tries to. It's not the same Harpy, so
I
can
would
see
not-
the other end. You still want to go
I'm
to
fully-
her?
I'm fully okay with
Okay.
this. This is D&D. This is what happens. If
Incapacitated
you wanna
only
do it,
means
go
you
for it.
can take actions and reactions.
Yeah,
So,
effectively, this would be a
Harpy
reaction.
goes near you and tries to push
No,
you,
it wasn't
and
actually.
he actually does push you. You start falling down, and you see this another harpy that is not like the other ones. It's much nicer, so beautiful, singing only at you, luring you with her song, and you just grab with your nails while you're almost falling from the bridge, and you just climb and just try to go to the harpy's protection.
That's awesome.
man.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
the funniest part about this is we're probably all gonna die, and this is the first combat we've done in almost a month, over a month probably,
Yeah.
Come on. Some people
out of
really
any of our
have a lot of-
campaigns.
I've not played since when was it? Last week. I don't think I've played this week. So,
Come on, put your face in there. You're not gonna die.
welcome
With the
back.
Welcome
Let me
back.
Die.
Dead.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die.
We're dying.
Okay, so next, Seraph, I will attack you with the harpy that you have behind. She will have advantage since you are not paying attention and you're being charmed. And then I will attack Arca. So,
Okay.
Seraph, I think you're going to say Seraph, so don't be scared.
Wait, hang on. Why did that AC say it's 14?
If you're gonna attack me, I want you to know that I'm using my reaction to cast shield on myself.
Well, wait until
You can say it after
How
you
do
hear
you know
the
now?
until you hear if I hit or not. Yeah. I do not hit you, Seraph, so
Yeah, I think
you're
you can use
still
it
looking
after
at this
they attack.
wonderful harpy woman, and as this other harpy tries to scrap you with its talons, you just duck a little bit and just keep looking at her like, oh. And next, Arca. It has one hit or two? Two attacks. So I will do another Seraph first. And she doesn't hit you again. It's the same attack. Okay. First attack for Arca. Does 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The shield, my AC right now is a 16, just so you know.
Oh my god.
We love that in this household when I kill all my players.
Can't you cast shield after you get attacked?
Yeah, you can use it after you know the roll.
Yes, you didn't
Yeah.
have to use it, especially since it does no good.
What the fuck? Full damage.
It still boosts my AC, so that
Okay. Maximum
also-
dice. 9 damage, Arca, for the first attack.
For
I
the
don't
first
like
attack.
that. I'm a squishy
Second attack.
bird. Okay.
Okay. Second attack. Okay, you're lucky now. You see as this harpy goes to you and just dives, and when you see her just in front of you, and its talon gets into your chest, and then she tries to leave, but she's stuck on you. And if she tries to leave, she just cannot leave and just gets tired and goes to the ground because she got a nat 1 for the second roll.
Oh.
So
Ah,
just tries to leave. You can see as these feathers going around. She's like, you know, when you try to catch a chicken and you see all these feathers going around, same thing, and just goes to the ground and is looking at you from below, like, please don't kill me.
Just look at it. You're
And
fucking
with
dead,
that,
you little tramp. I will cut you up.
I will say that I've done enough. So Liliana, it's your turn.
and I'm charmed.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
I hate it. Thanks. I
Yeah,
hate
it's
it.
being
Thanks, I
trapped
hate
sucks,
it.
right?
That is last.
Which one charmed you?
Yeah, which one charmed me? Oh, wonderful DM that's trying to murder me.
This one.
Right.
Welcome to the team.
This boy over here, the one off
Oh
the
my
cliff's
God.
edge.
Oui, madame.
I mean, it's
I,
yeah.
I almost started cursing in Spanish, and then I was like, wait, no, I'm on Twitch. I can't do that.
I think you can. I think it's just English.
The thing is, I will
No.
understand.
Yeah, let's
I
not
will
test
understand
it.
you. I know what you're
Um,
saying.
yeah, helvete.
No puedes insultarme en español, me temo.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
you'll
not like she's gonna
understand
walk
me
off the
then.
cliff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the wording says you
Yeah,
won't do anything that would
Stop right
physically harm you.
you get like
You
as
would make
close as
yourself,
they
like,
Have
can.
to
jump
make
off.
another saving throw for that. And since I'm sorry, since you're going around the Prairie-thon, he has an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will
He's
Hi.
hungry for some
But
human
you get
flesh.
to make the save. But you get to make
Okay.
the save again when it hits you.
You're unlucky. I think
And
that
you're
the dice
you're
are-
just within the range of Carnus, so you get +4.
Ooh.
Yay!
Nice.
Hallelujah.
Okay, Liliana, while you were going through this amazingly looking harpy, the Perithon tries to attack you with its God attack, and with an amazing natural one, again, and I sure I'm not
Oh.
magic, you just see us tries to dive to you, and poing, gets stuck in the ground, and he's just trying to get his
Thank
hurts
God.
out of the ground. So you will have advantage against him on your next attacks.
Yes.
So,
Nice.
Liliana, make your saving throw, your wisdom saving throw for, well, not falling off the cliff.
Hey.
That's a 13.
And as you get to
+4.
the cliff,
Plus a D4.
you see this harpy, you see the cliff, and you almost, your senses reconfigure, let's say, and you look up again and you see that she's the harpy that she always was before, this ugly looking, screeching monster. It's not a beautiful song anymore, it's just screeching for you.
Just screeching. Wonderful.
So
I take
you
it that my
got
movement
30 feet, so you still have an action if you want now that you are awake.
to eat. Awesome.
Oh, it is.
Now
it
that
is.
I'm awake.
You don't roll till the end of your turn. Sorry.
Oh, whoops.
Yep.
Oops. All right. Well, I'll roll that again later.
Which roll
Yeah,
do you mean on the end of your turn?
Oh, the D4.
Ah, well,
No, sorry.
doesn't
I'm saying you don't get to roll
for
the
the
save
harpy.
until the
No,
end of your
because
turn, right?
because when he was going to the pit, when you're in great danger, you have to roll again to not fall a pit.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Mm.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Ah.
So she good to go.
Yeah, you have more opportunities. You were just really unlucky with your saving throws.
Sweet.
Liliana is going to look at this ugly turkey bird. I'm just going to say, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of your awful screeching. And I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at the bird.
Okay.
I'm sick of you.
I'm sick of you. Does a 21 hit?
Oh, that's it. Indeed, that's it.
Oh, it's a save, right?
So how
That's
much
the damage.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
let's do the Constitution saving
13
throw.
con save.
Fail.
And it does hit.
Fail. Yes. That's 21 damage then.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh
this
my
21,
god.
I don't get
Wait.
it then. Why is the poison damage?
Well,
I don't get what's
28.
happening.
Oh, okay. I don't know how the spell works because
No, wait, hang on, what? Yeah, because if you hover
Yeah,
over
that's
21, it
not-
says
I make a-
rolls 1d20.
Okay,
Right,
one
so
second. I can take a look at Ray of Singers and see if it works.
Yeah, I make a ranged spell attack with that.
Okay.
So the 21 is to
It
hit.
was a 21 to hit, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
then there's an additional effect with the save. If you fail
Right.
to save.
If you fail the Constitution
Yeah.
saving
Gotcha.
throw, they're poisoned.
Oh.
Okay. So it,
So they're poisoned?
If it fails to save, which
If
it
they fail
did.
the con.
Yes, so it's poisoned.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Gotcha.
That's
okay,
awesome. That's like disadvantage on everything.
Yeah. It's Ray of Sickness is nasty. You fail that.
So
Sweet.
12 damage out of...
A Ray of Sickness, yeah. A sickening greenish energy lashes out towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against a target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage so it takes 2d8 poison
Save.
damage and then makes a save. And if it fails to save, it's poisoned until the end of its next turn.
And what does this
Until the end
poison?
of my next turn.
Sweet.
Poison gives you
It's next
disadvantage
turn.
on like everything.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Describe me. How is your Ray of Sickness?
So Liliana like gets to the edge and like almost falls over, then kind of snaps out of it. It's like, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of your awful screeching. And the rest of you just see like she kind of just like swirls her hands and kind of like if you think of like a firebender, kind of does that thing, and then just
Nice.
points an arm straight out, and right from her tips comes a crackling energy of just this awful sickening green color, and it strikes the harpy, and just you see it get overwhelmed with like this greenish puce aura, and the
Ew.
harpy is just kind of faltering and looks real sick.
using the help of my actor companion Salem, we will represent the facts. So as you see, as the ray just hits him, and the Harpy just. Okay, I leave you alone, Salem. I leave you alone. Yeah, you can see that
Middle-aged
the
in the
ray
cat.
practically, like if it was an infection, it starts just dispersing onto his body. It's all the genders at the same time because I'm changing genders every time for the Harpies.
It's
every
not the
gender.
non-binary.
It's-
Non-binary.
They
No, it's all binary, not non-binary. It's all binary.
Fluid.
all binary.
It's ultra
Gender fluid. That's the one. Gender fluid. Sorry, completely got those mixed
And you
up.
can see as it practically, its colors fade a little bit, and you see this greenish look to her, and you see as it slows down the way it's flying. So yeah, nice hit, Lily.
Ooh yeah.
So anything else you want to do? Bonus action? Do you have
Yeah.
any?
Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself. I'm gonna just like boop myself between the eyes and be like, "Don't do that again."
I don't want to be that guy again, but isn't there I don't know if with Healing Word applies, but you cannot cast more than one
Yeah.
level of spell on a turn, isn't it?
Yeah, you can
One
only.
spell.
Yeah, for a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip.
Well, I think it's either. You can do either, but you can only cast a cantrip and a leveled spell,
And yeah,
depending on
yeah.
the casting times.
For next time, we will keep in mind that. So yeah, you cannot heal for now. Do you want to do anything else with your bonus? You can still plug your ears.
You have
if
that
want.
potion if you really need it.
Oh,
That's
your
fair.
potion. You can use
that's a
potion.
bonus action.
That's
I
fine.
could
Yeah.
use my potion. That might be nice because I'm only at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Giving
a
yourself.
chug,
Yeah.
I'm a chug that potion.
Yeah.
Um,
Giving
much
yourself
is
a
it, the
potion is a
potion?
bonus action. Giving somebody else is an action.
okay,
Mhm.
so I can consume the potion.
Okay,
That gives
then
me
a little
7.
Nice.
better then. And you check the potion, and you feel a little bit better about this hole in the middle of your chest.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
thing.
almost at the full health, so that's good.
So,
And-
Valmir, you're
Oh,
still. You see
Am I
this
charmed by the
harpy
same one?
Yeah, and you would swear that this harpy just looks just like your wife, just like her.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking as well. But yeah, I move all the way fucking up to the cliff.
Well, don't forget that you have to climb down 20 feet first.
Well,
I'm up
Did
on.
you-
I'm not up
did you
on
go
something,
up?
am I?
yeah, he wasn't a pawn. He was just with a.
I was pushing
Oh,
myself
right.
towards.
I see.
So I'm just. That was 30 feet of movement, so that was my movement.
And now
And
make another
do I
saving
make a
throw.
save then?
Yeah. Or else you have advantage because your ears are still well. Is 11 enough? Is 11 enough?
Is it?
No.
And
No.
as you stop stepping your foot forward and you almost see yourself leaning, you snap out of it and just oh Jesus! And you see that it wasn't your woman. It was just a turkey looking ass. Harpy looking at you and screeching,
Look at this woman.
almost laughing at you.
Ew.
So do I still have my action then?
How much movement did you have to use?
That was exactly 30.
Then you have it, unless you move 25 feet.
So what I will do, I'm holding my shield in one and hammer in the other. So I'm just going to go to the ground and scoop up rock with my shield. I throw it into the air and like baseball it, and I use I'm using a catapult.
Okay, I was like, did you want me to work? How did you want
So
me to work?
as it hits, the runes fill the warhammer, and there's like an unnatural just blast as I hit the rock, and it just goes flying. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I failed.
And I just go, sorry, I'm already married.
And you just see, Salim, could you please help me with that? Ven aquí, Salem.
Oh,
Are you gonna throw a rock at him?
cat
Well,
abuse
no.
again. Cat abuse.
This is a rock, this is Harpy. And you see it, pong, bolt into his head. He just tries to fly a little bit more and just, and falls off the cliff.
Get out of here, bitch.
My God.
Please, could you please go? Oh, okay.
Oh, that was enough to kill
So,
it?
yeah, you
Nice.
kill the head.
You were right, Liliana.
Okay, he needs some cuddles.
I know I'm
All right, let's go.
No.
Do you want to do
Alright.
anything with your bonus action, Valmir? Sorry.
Nope,
Not the
that's
same
it.
person. Sorry. Don't bite me. Okay. Point. Valtor, your turn.
Okay, quick question. Can I use my whip to grapple someone?
I don't know, but I want you to do it. I like the idea of doing things like
You-
that. So, yeah.
I think that.
All right. So I thought so too. So I'm gonna climb down the rocks and head over to this nasty. I'll actually be 10 feet away from the nasty Paraton, and I am going to attack it with my whip and then try to grapple it. So come on, come on.
It's already stuck.
Against a grapple.
So
And I critted!
Yeah.
So the damage
Do it.
will go full on, and for the grapple, do I have to make any type of strength saving throw against you? Maybe. Do you think that makes sense?
It can do a strength. I would say strength saving throw to try to like get the whip out of
does
my
the
hand. or
fact that it's
something.
still stuck make any difference?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I will have disadvantage at this roll.
Careful. That's how I lost a whip in my in-person game.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you did. I'm sorry.
So
What?
that's 11 damage. It's not bad.
I lost my whip in my in-person campaign in the same manner because of a contested strength check.
Luckily enough, you see as the Periton tries to just looks at you like barely because it's still stuck on the ground, and you see as this you hit him in the face, and you just like if it was how do you call this thing so that your dog cannot bark?
Muzzle.
Muzzle.
A muzzle.
Muzzle.
It acts like a muzzle on him, and you just have it grab it. You grab him by the this part. Today I'm gonna by
Okay,
the
I am
I don't
going
think
to.
the-
I'm going to. What kind of action would it be for me to like pull out my rope and toss it to Carnus? Just sort of toss it on the ground in front of me. Would that be a bonus action or would that be a full action?
You want to pull out your rope.
Rope.
Okay.
I just want to pull
You
out.
can use your bonus action. I don't think
'Cause
because
it's in-
normally it's somewhere easy to grab.
So the bag of holding, anytime you reach into the bag of holding, immediately whatever you want is on the top of the bag.
I think it might specify what it takes to grab something from it, though. Does it?
I think it's a bonus action.
Let's do it as a movement as a movement, and that's all. And we can. It's not a bonus either. For now, we'll do it as a movement then.
Yeah, the action. There's
you
an
were
action
trying
that says use an object, but it's. I mean, I don't think it's really.
It's not really
Using-
stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying. So I'm not
Yes,
trying to use
Jacob.
it. What I'm trying to do.
Retrieve.
What does
Here's
it
actually
say?
wording. Retrieving an item.
For now, since it's
bag.
not really
Hold
game
on.
breaking,
Hold on.
use your
Hold on.
bonus.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, Guillermo?
Yeah. Since it's not game breaking either way, for now I will take a look later. Use your bonus action.
Okay, fabulous. Okay. So I will. So as it goes, Baltor first, like, he pulls out his whip. He comes running down the hill, whips this thing, gets a hold, like, you watch it sort of Indiana Jones style wrap around his neck. And then with both of it, like, he puts the whip in one hand, and then he just pulls the rope out of his bag and tosses it to Carnus. And he says, "Get him! Tie his wings up. Do
I
it
like that.
now.
Nice. Okay. However, the person will go first. So let's
And
see.
that's going to be it for me.
All right. Periton. So the person will use a strength saving throw to get out of the ground. And if I can do it with a strength saving throw, I will use a bonus action only for that. If I fail, I will use a full action.
Is it a strength saving throw or is it a strength check against my strength?
Yeah, you're also on top of him. Okay, I will do a strength to try to pull him out of the ground, and then it's going to be a strength
He's still
check
restrained.
against you. Yeah, he's like double restrained,
He's double restrained.
right now. Okay, so he gets out of the ground. However, now let's use a strength check against you and see if you can keep him.
If I
Near
can keep
you
him
with the-
grappled.
Yeah. Okay, I got the 5, so
Oh,
6. Sorry.
well,
So I don't think I'm going to.
if he rolls lower.
Yeah.
Is that
And
yeah.
I crit him. What
Well-
do I get for critting
You know what?
on this grapple
Make
check?
make damage too, as if you hit it with a whip. Also,
I think you just like choke him out.
you're gonna. Whoa! On the other side.
No!
You suplex him.
Right. Well, no, I will tell you exactly what I do. I sit there, I've got the whip around his neck, and as he tries to just like get away, I just whip him and just say,
Into the ground again.
"Damn it!"
Stop.
What did you do to Liliana? Pa!
Yeah.
You don't hurt me, friends. Only Balmir can you hurt.
Make another attack with the whip. Like.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Got a notification he did 8 damage.
And it
20.
looks like, is it not coming through?
Popped up
What's
on
going
my roll 20, or not my roll 20, my Beyond, my D&D
Yeah.
Beyond for some. It was like
yeah.
Baltor made an attack or a whip damage of 8.
That's from
Yeah.
the campaign, I
Okay.
think.
Show up.
How much
Right.
damage was? I will believe you.
Hold on, guys. So there's, all right. So yes. So I did 8 damage with the whip.
Let's go. All right, he's almost dead. So you hit him in the ground, and you can see you hear bone cracking. And as you see, as he tries to get out of your grip, and you see as if it's standing up on his legs, and you see this one of its wings just flopping, like completely
Nice.
broken. After this
Hey, you can't fly.
aim flying
All
home.
right. And
Alright. Anything else you want to do to this poor little boy?
I'm just gonna yell to Karnas, finish the bastard off, but
Finish
make
him.
sure you don't hurt. We can use the pieces later.
Understood.
Okay, so Arca, it's your turn.
Yes. And I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I grab my quill, flip to a page in my spellbook, and I scribble in the air the runes for sword burst, and I change the variable to be poison damage instead of force damage.
Nice.
Let me see here. It needs to make a dexterity save against a 14.
Yeah, most certainly I do not pass it.
Okay. So it's gonna take. Let's see, a d6 here. That's
3
3 damage.
3 damage?
Yes, 3 poison damage.
Okay, 3 poison damage. Describe me. How is the sword burst that is poisoning instead of slashing?
Sure. So as the ruins kind of circle around me to create like the effect of the sword burst, swords appear for a moment, and then just a noxious cloud of poison swirls around me extremely fast. Kind of just
Nice.
aerates into the lungs of this harpy.
And as it starts swirling you, you see as the RP tries to get out of your way, but it's not fast enough and just gets hit by this sand and this poison gas. It's not. I mean, it's not like it hits her like directly, but you can see as it took the hit because it's only 3 damage basically.
And then it's still prone, right?
Oh yeah, she wasn't. Yeah, it is.
So I can move without an opportunity attack. That's correct, right?
I think it can still hit you, but it's at disadvantage.
Yeah, only
Okay.
with disadvantage because it's on the ground, so you can move.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of move closer to Karnas here, so that I'm not by my lonesome over there in the corner.
You don't have to worry about a thing because as it tries to hit you with its claws, you were far enough to get out of its way. It was just coughing from all this poison, like, and you just went out. Like, okay, I lost it.
And that will be my turn.
All right, Seraph, my dear.
Finally, my fucking turn. Well, I mean, I can't move anywhere because I'm already right in front of them, so I guess I'm just gonna
Well,
waste
you
my
have
turn
to.
doing nothing and make the save.
Well, she's dead, so you are out of the trance.
Oh, so it was that one that got me. Oh, beautiful. There. Are these two still in the air?
Yeah, but near you, like both attacked you, so they went.
Fuck
they are-
this shit, I'm out.
Okay, so they're going to try
I'm taking
to.
both those attacks.
Yeah, first one, it won't hit. That's for sure. Second one, it won't hit. Okay, you see as them try to hit you, and they just bob their heads together, like pong, and you just go in the middle of them, like.
Nice. And I'm going to use my cat's grace to also feline agility even to get like where do I want to go? Yeah, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to pull my crossbow out. And this is the one that charms me. I'm going to shoot this fucker right here.
Yeah, it was this one.
I don't like any of these guys. Does a 14 hit?
I will tell you in a second, and if I'm not mistaken, it does hit. Yeah.
Hey, you can take 9 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And because, as I said, I really don't like this guy. Action surge, shoot him again. That hits.
It does. hit.
Another 9 points.
Amazing.
18
So,
points of piercing damage.
That was a nice hit. Not enough to kill it, but you really masterfully. Is it a longbow or crossbow?
Crossbow.
As you take your crossbow out and just shoot 2 times, and 1 bolt in each wing, plus, and it just falls to onto the bridge as it's tumbling down. So, do you have any other thing to do?
So that's my movement and my action. No, can't do anything else. That'll be my turn.
All right, Carnies.
I do have a question real quick. Like,
Yeah, let's see.
as characters, do we have a concept of the turn order at all? Like, that's like would like.
Explain me. What do you want to do?
Well, because the reason I'm asking is because, like, Baltor was saying kill this guy, but he's almost dead, and there's a number of people that will go before he even has a chance, but the Harpies are next. Would characters have any kind of sense of the battle flow in terms of that? That's my question in knowing that, hey, it's probably better to...
ultimately,
Yeah, Kyle, tell me.
ultimately what you're dealing with is a situation where, like, you've got all of this is happening in 6 seconds.
Sure.
No one is going to be able to, like, this is just to organize, like, the initiative thing is just to organize,
Sure.
like, the half a second, the split second before.
Sure, that makes
So
sense.
I don't think that in any given situation that there would ever be, you know, unless you had, like, in time stop or something, you might be able to do it. But unless you can slow time down, then no.
Sure. Okay. That I figured, but
However, I will tell you, Carnage, if you want to do other thing, I will tell you another reason to argue that is that your character was a soldier, and you see that the Periton is almost dead, and you see that there's other people around you that are near him. You can justify that you see more useful attacking the Harpies instead of the Periton.
yeah.
But
Okay.
not because you know that it's still a long time. It's because Baltor almost smashed him and he's with one wing broken. I mean, it's useless right now, practically.
Yeah. And it's not a danger. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, then I'm gonna...
Attack the Periton either way.
No, I'm gonna hit, actually, this Harpy looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Because you shot it.
He's the one that's looking the worst. Like, almost dead.
Okay, he's gonna, like, raise his spear and his shield and, like, hit them together, and even though that's not the sound it makes, because he's casting Toll the Dead, it's gonna make a gong sound. And necrotic energy is gonna shoot out towards the Harpy. And he's gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Is that a saving throw or is it
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Does a 9 make it?
Oh wow. No. And it did 1 damage.
Tickle his brain.
Hooray.
So you decided to go after the other guy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna yell at you. What the hell are you doing? This thing almost killed Leliana. That was just lying there, you bastard.
It's almost dead. You take care of it.
Oh, Lord, I will. I always do.
That's why we love you.
That does hit, and you can see as it just its wings start to not melt, but you can see like this necrotic matter starting to grow around them, but it stops really, really fast to grow. So yeah. Anything else you can do,
Yeah.
Carnis?
I was a soldier. I know what I'm doing. And
You are
That's
such a
it.
good shoulder that you lost your damn arm, apparently.
And disobeys also.
Okay,
Cardis does not say
Party-
anything to that.
we'll see the situation. We'll go here and we'll try to sing again. So make me your last check.
Ah,
Ah!
ah.
It's never.
Okay, Valmir passes. Liliana passes. Arca passes.
God damn it,
Why is
Balmir.
it not showing my wisdom rolls?
Seraph passes.
Come on, please. Yes, my first ever pass.
Just tell me, Carnis. I will believe you. If it doesn't show up.
We can see it in the campaign log on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's
For some reason
I
it's
rolled,
ending up there.
22.
Okay, and you passed it. So
It's
as you
weird,
see,
everything
this
else is
Harpy
wrong.
just goes into the bridge like sings awful singing. No one is attracted by that. She obviously, you look at her, she looks like the youngest. Maybe she's not as used to doing this type of chanting. It's just all over the place. Not a note on it. Like,
She's the rum.
You're a little bit off key there, love. You need to practice a little bit before you think.
and you
Before
see
you
as
sing
all the other Harpies look at her like, what the fuck? And they just
Ah.
go through you.
Come on, girl.
So Arca and Valmir. So I will start with Arca. You see as the Harpy just stands up and starts running at you and tries to attack you with her claws. So first attack, an amazing 12. Do I hit? You flimsy
That
wizard.
hits. Hits.
Are you going to waste your reaction? Well, use your reaction for using shield?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction in my last spell slot and cast shield on myself one more time.
Okay.
So my
But did you cast shield the first time too?
yes, I did. So I no longer have any first spell slots.
Well, I will let you not use it because you will know that you wouldn't have. You have another spell slot because you don't need to waste it because you can
could
do
have used
shield
it
after
before
you
you
know
knew
the
it.
result. Exactly.
Okay.
So you see as it tries to hit you, and you just conjure this shield in front of you, and just the attack bounces. And the second one, I don't think a 6 is going to hit you. Just 6.
Nope.
It tries to hit you again, and the shield is still up, and just bounces again. Valmir, against you. It's an 18 you have, don't you? So I need quite a good roll, like like a 20, for example.
Yep.
Oh no.
They take 5 points of cold damage from my Armor of Agathis.
Was she? Oh,
That kills it, doesn't it? That's the weak one.
which yeah.
Oh,
The cold damage or my damage?
Sorry?
Which goes first? I think I damage and then. I
Oh,
take
you
attack.
still damage me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's the only way it
dear.
triggers.
That's
Kamikaze
5
did.
points of damage, and you see as it hits you, and just you see
Chill
all the
out.
and just gets frozen.
Frozen turkey, my favorite.
Get dumped on.
Ooh.
And
Dinner.
after that, it's your turn.
All right, awesome possum. So the one that's over here by me and Balmir is dead or frozen.
Yeah,
This is-
frozen. So let me use a little symbol so you can see it. Something like
Mwah, frozen.
Shimmer.
Wait, is that the first one we killed?
no, the first one
No,
is
the first one fell.
Ah, yes, yes.
It's down in the ravine.
It's all the way down here. Yeah. So Liliana is gonna kind of like slap Balmir like on the back a little bit and is like, "Good job. I think you can finish that one yourself." And I'm going
she's
As
like,
it's dead on the ground.
I think you got this. It's fine. And then I'm gonna use my full movement to get right here. I think I can. Yeah. All right. Hard for me to see the squares. So I'm gonna kind of like slide in between. I almost called you Boromir.
Sliding
Between
yeah.
Baltor and Karnas.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to cast Word of Radiance.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah.
Attacks any
It's
creature you can see
everybody-
within range
Mm-hmm.
that she
Is it-
chooses.
That I
Nice.
choose, which
Oh,
is
she
not my
chooses. Okay.
allies. It's
Well,
this Harpy
thank you
that-
very much, love.
Appreciate the consideration.
Harpy makes it, and the Periton does not make it. So is it 4 damage for the Periton?
Yes, 4 damage for the Periton.
Aye, so how does sound for you the sweet smell of revenge? How do you want to kill it?
I'm just gonna slide in
Hey.
between these guys, give them both a
just
wink,
slide into those DMs.
and then just
Oh
throw
my
my
God.
hands out and just inhale and just and then just let out my utter divine word, which is Pinchi Cabrona! And
Mexican
Hey.
and this like radiance just sheds from me. I become a beacon of light, and it completely fries this bird, and I flip at the bird as it dies.
She stuck in and really did a sombra. Hit us with a sombra.
Yep, hit the sombra right there.
And is there? Can I use my reaction to then, like, untangle my whip?
Yeah, sure. My whip.
Don't burn the whip.
All right. Anything else, Liliana? I mean, not like you. You did
Yeah.
enough. But anything else?
Let's see. I can. Can I do either like a perception or a medicine check to check these three guys to see how they're doing, like health wise?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
To see, yeah. Nat 20!
Hey,
Okay.
Very nice.
Tell for your life.
There you
Exactly.
go.
So do they look like they're injured and in need of healing?
I don't quite recall. Are you injured or in need of healing, guys?
I'm not.
And
I'm
Carnus
I am
is
told.
five-
I
Carnus
have not
is
been
fine.
touched.
Well, not everybody at once.
Yep.
I would say that setup was doing good. I'd say that Valtteri is doing good. Karnis is doing good.
Carnus hasn't been touched.
Arca is
Yeah.
the only one that's been hit, I think.
me. I have 5 HP.
Yeah, you see.
But you
as
probably have
Arca-
like 7 HP total though, so.
Yeah,
Luckily, I've got a
That's
decent
more like 2.
constitution.
he do be looking rough.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my bonus action then to cast Healing Word on Arca.
Let's go. Now you can.
Now I
Because
can do the
it's
Healing
a
Word.
cantrip and
Yeah.
not
Buddy. Ooh,
good healing.
7. I like that
7.
number.
Hey.
Nice. So
I'm not
Valtteri.
almost dead.
Hey, for now.
whenever you want, Valmir.
Right.
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
We miss
Yeah,
you.
man.
So the harpy in front of you is still alive, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll make my way over there. And
Exactly what I thought.
attack with my warhammer.
Warhammer.
Warhammer
40k.
10.
And well, you try to hit it, but it slips enough from your hands that it's whoa, and so it doesn't go flying away. You just catch it, but the harpy is fine.
Doesn't
Because-
nearly get revenge on me by it slipping out of his hands and going over everyone else.
Pong! All right.
That
Anything else
was perfect.
you can do?
That one.
I think that's pretty much it for me. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okay,
Yeah, that's it for me.
turn. Valtor?
It is my turn.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. So we've got what a. So is this frozen harpy over here still alive?
Define alive.
You don't know it.
I mean, is it going to be? Is it going to thaw out and attack us?
You don't think so.
Okay. All right. Then but this one is still alive and kicking.
Most certainly. I mean, her
Okay.
wings are injured, so she cannot go flying, but it is alive and kicking.
Wait. So what happened?
She fell into the ground once she
Sorry.
was attacking Arca, so she broke her wing on that attack.
Oh. Okay. So let me see something. All right.
Oh no, I didn't do it like that. Sorry, it was because she was exhausted. Yeah, she's exhausted, so you don't think it's going to fly either way. Because she tried to escape and she was stuck on Arca's chest.
Okay. Then I am going to. I will head over here and I will use my whip again. I'm going to just strangle this bitch too. Just
I take an opportunity to
done with it.
A 16 does hit, so yes, 4 damage.
Yay! So, and
So-
I'm going to attempt to grapple again.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. So my strength check is going to be a nice 14.
A 13. All right, let's see if I can beat you.
No, not good
Nope.
enough.
Damn.
try, but-
All right.
He just says no. Plop.
No.
No way.
Slips from around your neck. It's all very
Not
sad.
today, Satan. And
And-
she just gets out.
Yeah, it's like, you don't have my consent to rap. Yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
So,
Okay,
all right, that's it for me.
You and your one spell slot still have your turn.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, that is me. Okay, perfect. So, I'm going to do another sword burst on this one in front of me.
I guess you
And
move so
before I
you
do
Carmen is not very
I- around here to this side of it, just so that I don't hit my compatriots.
perfect.
And yeah, and I swing another sword burst at this one this time. Let's see if it'll. There we go. Cast. And I'm going to alter the spell component again to make it poison damage a second time. It needs to be to 14 on that dex save.
It does work since she's been, well, she was still trying to get the whip out of her, and you just use your spell and it hit her completely, doing another 4 points of damage. It's looking quite rough. It's not doing good.
He.
13 damage.
Ooh. And let's see. That will be. Yeah, that'll be my turn there.
Okay. So, Seraph.
This one is looking pretty rough.
This one is looking rough. This one is completely unharmed.
Excellent. Shoot this bastard. And does 15 hit?
It does hit, yeah.
Hey, excellent. And another 9 points of damage. It likes rolling 9s.
Yep, it seems like it. Okay, so that's one point of life away to killing her, but since it is
Oh, you
since it
kidding?
is getting a bit long, the combat, let's say that you just hit her in the head and pop! It just falls into the ground.
There we go.
Hey.
So she's very dead.
Ha. Cool. And then I guess I'll go to that, and then I'll go to that. Put me up there for my first speed, and I will end my turn.
Carnis.
Cool. Garnish just looks at the last one. He's like, "Let's end this," and he's gonna, raise his spear and cast Guiding Bolt
Oh,
at
Jesus.
the last one.
You're mad, huh, don't you? You're mad.
You mad, bruh?
And
Seven.
get. Dang it. That's just an 8.
Go on.
I'm so sorry, Baldur,
All
Carnis,
good.
but it's not your combat day. You've been a soldier, but maybe PTSD is coming back or something, and you're not.
I think I was really bothered about the arm comment from Baltor.
Right? I screwed everything up. That was me.
Balto's such a horrible person.
As the harpy just gets away from the guiding bolt and then looks at the situation and she's like, "Okay, I'm out," and goes flying away.
A bit like me.
No!
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm back here.
Finishing both today's combat and the session because I really have to go.
Hey.
Well, I don't
Joking.
know what I have
Hey,
to-
we survived CPK.
Barely.
Hi.
No, we would
Yeah,
have been good. I had some spell slots, and I had my
Okay.
healing bomb
It
thing.
was-
We would have been able to be okay.
All right.
It was
A
buried
little
there.
bit more
Is the stream all
difficult
done?
than it's supposed to be. However, I think you did wonderfully.
Yeah, we did good.
Yay.
So, yeah,
Yay.
if you don't mind, I think we can finish here. And
Cool.
next session, I will tell you what you get from them and some information that Valmir still knows from the nature check that he did before.
Sweet.
Excellent.
All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Goodbye, guys. Hope you had a great time.
Catch us on
Yay.
Monday.
Everyone have fun.
See you
Thank you for playing.
later.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll be here.